Yeah.
And we are live, and the first thing they hear is Ryan laughing.
Like the gift
Alright.
in the Candace.
Well, not
Owens.
live, but we're recording.
Where we had last left off, the party did a lot of fucking around, and then Omri did a lot of fucking around, and then the party decided to buy a magic item for their expedition. And yeah, I guess that's all the summary we really need.
Mm-hmm. Someone got jumped, fucked around, bought a magic item.
Yep. I guess that part is pretty important. Yeah. Someone got jumped in an alley, and a very precious item was taken from them.
A very expensive magic item.
You guys are at the safe house. You had basically just arrived, and Cal was surprisingly still there.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, we're back. Everyone's alive for the most part.
You all stand there in awkward, uncomfortable silence.
I
My Discord cut out so hard, I literally heard nothing of what, like, that was weird.
Garrus is probably just gonna go find somewhere to sit. Probably pour himself a quick drink.
Sawyer just kind of waves back up a Cal. Everything still good up there?
As far as I can see.
Cool.
I feel like at this point,
Which isn't far.
like, I feel like coming back, you know, like you've probably set up like a hammock, maybe got some snacks.
Oh, he's definitely got some bacon up there.
I mean, it's the only thing we have here.
Exactly. And water.
Cal, you need to come down. We're talking about the next step.
Yeah, we do kind of have to decide on where to go from here.
Do I have to?
Yes, I'm not shouting everything up to you. So if you want to be informed on what the party's doing, you have to come down here.
I mean, the raptors aren't that high. You don't really need to shout. I can hear perfectly fine.
I feel like he just doesn't want to look up.
He doesn't have to look up. He'll come down. Begrudgingly.
Alright. So, we should weigh our options.
Mm-hmm.
There's stay in Western and take up Winston on his offer. By the way, Cal, Winston offered us all kind of like positions in the city. Guess I should inform you on that, seeing how you didn't come with.
Yeah, but he mentioned that last time I saw him, so I kind of
True.
knew about that.
Yeah. So yeah, there's take Winston up on his offer, staying in Western. They're staying in Western independently. Going to Iman and taking up that William guy's offer for a job.
Mm-hmm.
And there are any other options?
There was the necromancer.
Oh yeah, go and talk to Fariel, I guess.
There's now a fanatical cleric somewhere wielding a sword, the Stormlord now. Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to worry about.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Garrus got robbed.
Jacked a fanatical cleric jacked me for my sword while I went to church.
Well, what the hell? Did you go alone?
I offered for y'all to come with.
And none of you went with him?
We were doing other stuff.
Damn, dude, I'm sorry, man. You know, if I'd have known that, you know, that was going to happen, I would have went with you. But, you know, I at the same time, I was
you
kind of
don't
hiding.
count. You don't count
hindsight's
on
2020.
Yeah, you don't count on hyper fanatical clerics, jumping you in an alley for your sword.
Well, maybe we could find that guy and get your sword back.
Oh, believe me, I would love to shank him in a ditch and, leave him there to rot and take my sword back. Totally not hyper focused on that right now.
Do you think we could take him, or do you think like he ganked you so hard that we should wait a while and train?
Considering he probably only had like 2 archers with him, we could probably take him.
Well, I mean,
What
we
if he had
could
more
try
than
and
2
find him.
archers with him?
And considering he's now got like, how many hours does he have on me now, Josh?
A lot.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he now
at
has
least
several
12.
hours.
Right.
He's got at least like several hours head start on me now.
How do you know he's even still in the city?
I don't. Like I said, he's got several hours on me now. I'll make sure to put that on a t-shirt.
I do have a spell that would let me locate objects. However, it's only 1,000 feet.
I do as well.
This city is far too large for that to be efficient in any manner.
We have connections, we can also use those.
That might be a terrible idea.
We can get like a general place they went to or direction. I might be able to find them.
Oh, considering they got me just outside of the temple. Oh, close to the temple. I was almost home. They knocked me out pretty good too. I was like, it's about 3 hours. Came back, rested. We did our thing. They got a while on me. I mean, we could at least try going around the city and looking. They've had to at least stay at like an inn or a tavern, because I asked the clergy there about them, and they don't know anything about any clerics there. So they're definitely not from Western.
So what's everybody's opinions on what they want to do so far? What does everybody want to do? Do we have any majority decision or majority thoughts so far? What do we got? What's going on? Who wants to do what?
The employment offer is definitely tempting. It would just be finding a position that I would fit in. That's the only issue with me.
I mean, if we really have to, I can reach out to my contacts to see if he's even in the city anymore, but I mean,
If not, he did say he was looking for other artifacts of the particular deity that I worship. So that could be a lead.
well, I mean,
Towards them on them.
He was willing to pay a large sum for that sword, and I'm not willing to part with it now.
well, I mean,
This is not.
now you don't have a choice. You're already parted, post-parted.
Yeah, well, now it's a
The
principle.
departed.
Now it's a matter of principle that I get that back. It was also weird. I used my usual presence on him, and it didn't work. You know how typically I exude an aura in combat that gives off... Well, typically, I channel my power that lets me do the weird spell shit, and I can exude an aura of fear that, depending on the enemy, won't allow them to get any closer to me.
Sometimes military makes one unafraid.
It typically, the best example would probably be with the barbarians, except that's stopped the moment they started their whole raid shit.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, Garrus. It sounds like this is more of a
You
as
problem?
we go. No, I wasn't gonna say you problem. I was gonna say this is more of a as we go thing to do on the side as we quest than to actually go out and like track this person down, because like if he's not even in the city, then we don't really have any leads other than he's looking for more of those artifacts, which you only got that one because you fought in a large battle that gave most of us powerful items. So I would be surprised if they had more of them in that arena. Plus, like, how do you do you even know how many of these artifacts there are? It's like, what if they already have all the other ones, and then they're like, yes, now it's complete, and then they never...
Considering he was traveling alone, I doubt he had friends helping.
You said that he had 2 archers with him.
Could have been hired mercenaries.
Thank you, Theron.
How fast did he attack you after you rejected his offer?
Well, considering I spent quite a bit of time praying.
How long?
Do we have an estimated duration for how long those prayers took, Josh?
How long would you normally pray for?
Yeah, it's like kind of a you decision.
Yeah.
Typically like 30, 40 minutes.
Well, he came up to
Yes.
you almost immediately after you started praying, so...
Yeah, so I gave him at least like 40 minutes to find fucking somebody willing to shoot a guy in the back. And given this city, there seems to be plenty of them.
I mean, how good of like mercenaries were these other 2 guys?
Considering they got me swearing the shoulders in the back.
Right, but were they like heavily trained, or did they just get lucky?
That's up to your opinion, Josh. How well did they hit?
That's an interpretation from Garrus.
Depends, I didn't even know they were there.
This was in the Temple Ward, right?
Yeah? Do you know anybody who operates in the Temple Ward?
I mean, if we didn't have a friend who was in the process of sweeping all the mirrors, that's been happening. And my people don't really mix with the church. I don't really know who you could have picked up so fast.
Could also be, it could also, be a third that's, taking this opportunity now that the Myriad is, being indisposed.
Well, the only third I know about is the 6 Blades up in Terse Fields, and they're not exactly a range weaponry type of group. They prefer to
Blades.
get right up in your face.
6 blades. Have I ever heard of something like that?
Have you ever been to Terse Fields?
I was in.
That's where we found him.
Oh, I can't remember.
Probably
Where
would
you
have.
guys found him.
Blades then.
You say probably no?
Probably would have.
Probably would have.
Yeah,
You
they
want
were
history check?
they were young upstarts, like a brand new guild in Terse Fields.
No.
What do you want history for that or something?
Oh no, I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
probably
I
heard
was
of
just
them.
Alright. 6 blades. Yeah, I heard a little bit about them in Terse while I was there.
Right, but I don't think it's them because, well, they don't really use bows.
That depends on your interpretation of blade.
Like swords.
I mean,
I assume
Okay.
it's being literal.
To be fair, like, given Sporic's, organization, it's not like all of them are walking around with their fucking namesake.
No, but when we kill somebody, we don't kill them with a clasp.
Anyway, this will probably be something we take care of on the side. Where do we stand on the whole employment thing? Yay or nay on that?
That's what we're talking about right now.
Cal, what do you think? You're the one who's been hiding in the safe house for been like a day, right? A day now. So what are you thinking?
I mean, I kinda don't want to get you guys killed for, shit that I am responsible for, but at the same time, I do kind of want to help you guys, so I'm kind of torn. I'm thinking one of our best options right now is work here for a while and see if we can earn a little bit of money, and while we're here, try and figure out where the guy that stole his sword went. As it's a possibility, or we can stay here, work for a lot longer, or we can just move on. I mean, I'm for any idea. Having a little bit of money wouldn't be a bad thing, though.
There's
I
also
will
the
say
whole-
that Winston did offer protection as well. I made a point that you were in a dangerous situation, and
To be fair, you did
would
make
need
a very explosive argument.
I mage hand slap Garrus. Just invisible hand, just slap across your face with 10 pounds of force.
Too much.
Just like, yep, I earned that.
It only takes 9 pounds of force to break someone's spine.
Yeah, I'm also aware of that. I've done it. There's also the fact of the employment is a rather political move, Cal. So there is a certain level of publicity that might be associated with it, depending on where you are.
Yeah, but if he's offering protection, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be kept behind the scenes for the most part, so.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I think the job he was offering you was mostly just designing guns for the guards.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Like I said, it's all up to you guys. What is everybody else's thoughts on this? Like, Omri, what do you want to do? Theron, what do you want to do?
Cog, what do you want to do?
Yeah, but everybody.
Meow.
Yeah.
Svorik,
said,
what would
I'll-
you like? Everybody, what's your opinions?
Hey, everybody.
Do what the group majority wants.
I mean, I'm willing to work. It's just finding a position where I'm best useful.
I would like to go and talk to Fario when we can. He's a good ally to have. But I understand that going to talk to him now has dangers with it. So,
Well,
don't.
I mean,
if anything, some of us can stay here while others go.
yeah.
I don't
Seeing
know
as
if
Real
all of
quick,
us
out
in
of
the
character. I don't remember. Do we all know that he talked to Omri in her dreams, or did she not share that with us? I don't
No,
remember.
she shared.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shared.
it took some insight checking, but you shared.
Took
Yeah. I mean, if he really like, do we need to talk to him? Like, if he needs to talk to us, he can just
Yeah. Why
come to us
do
when we're
we have?
sleeping.
Why do we have to go to him?
Because Afario doesn't leave his little patch of the world, or at least not often.
I mean, I'm
So-
just saying, if he's as powerful as he is, why can't he just like he can literally talk to you in your dream?
Well, yeah, but then
Why do you need to go to him?
Well,
I
Maybe this
relies
involves
on
something
you
that he
being
has to
asleep.
give us, or maybe it, I don't know.
That doesn't seem at all fishy to y'all. Like powerful necromancers just asking you to him and go to him for freaking
No,
conversation.
there's been weirder.
No.
So
But I understand seeing Fario is unsafe, so I'm open to work.
Certainly, visiting a necromancer in his prime domain is unsafe.
Sorry, I'm feeling I'm getting back.
I didn't hear any of that.
yeah, what'd you say, Ryan?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
It's
that.
a matter of getting there and getting back.
Right. It could take time, which
Yes.
is time we could be using making more money.
Well, not only that, but we don't exactly know who specifically that bomb was meant for. We don't know if it was necessarily meant for Cal because he was discovered, or for us as a whole.
Yeah, the whole 50 assassins thing and a bomb is, could be from anyone. We're just assuming it's from the guy Cal pissed off.
Oh, no, not only that, but even if it is from this narrow individual, it does seem like we destroyed some of his product. Or at least, presumably. We can't rule out the fact that it might have been for all of us, rather than just Cal.
There's also the fact that we do have a sending stone that one of the assassins had on him. Or at least one half of a sending stone.
We don't know what
The
that
other
means.
By the way, Cal, do you want it?
No.
Other thing.
Well, what
It's
I
actually-
actually,
Actually, here, let me take that.
If it's something that Nero can track and he could see I had it, that would not be good. In fact, can we get rid of that thing possibly, or find a way to protect it from being possibly scryed on?
That's what I'm doing. Where's the stone?
Awesome.
Whoever has it, give it to me. Hello.
Who had it?
Yeah, who had it?
who,
I
the
didn't
what?
have it. I wasn't there. Well, I didn't loot it.
I think it was theirs.
That had the what? What?
The
sending stone.
the sending stone from the assassin that we
From
killed.
the, yeah,
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure it's Garrus.
no.
Wow, Discord just died on me. I didn't hear a damn thing y'all said.
Do you have the sending stone?
I do currently have it on me, yes.
Give.
All right, give it to me.
Yeah, give the.
Here, you have it.
All right, and then I am taking it and putting it into a lead box in one of my desk drawers.
All your drawers are just lined with lead.
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't they be?
Okay.
Either way,
Jeez.
I'm kind of nixing the idea of us splitting up because we have proven several times splitting up is bad for someone's health.
Clearly, splitting up is just
Yeah.
proven to be a health risk that I would like to not continually be at risk of.
I've had no problem splitting up.
Oh, yeah.
It's likely because you know how not to draw attention to yourself.
That is true.
There's also the fact that one of you doesn't look like a marble statue and can walk out in public and not,
Well,
have pigeons roost on them.
okay, keep this in mind, though. So far, we've had 2 people went off. They got blown up.
Mhm.
Garrus ran off by himself. He got robbed. 4 of us ran off. We got attacked. So, I mean, we're definitely safer in numbers. The less we
Mhm.
have with us at a time is probably more dangerous. So, I mean, I definitely would
Mhm.
rather not split up. So,
The fact of
I've never
There
had
was
anything
also-
really weird happen to me. It's all been you guys.
there's also been the time that we
Come on,
witnessed a
Omri's
murder.
come with
Omri's
insight
gotten
check
really
that.
lucky every time she's gone off by herself.
There's also the fact that
Really, really lucky.
But
Cal, there was also that time where we witnessed a murder, found the suspect, chased them, then Solania got stabbed with lightning.
yeah,
and
he
then
said that.
I
hit the
think-
Four
person.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he said
think
the
that's
4
what
of
he
you.
meant when he
got-
said the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Just adding a bit
happened,
more
yeah.
context to that. Also,
Man,
that
I
happened
really
to be connected
can't
to the
leave you
Winston.
people alone, can I?
All right, so we've made basically no progress. What are we doing?
I'm
Well,
Well,
still
it
Winston's
waiting.
sounds
probably
like
good
a lot
idea.
of people are leaning towards staying in the city and working for Winston.
We just gotta
Fine with
find
me.
positions where we work best.
And he said he had something for all of us, so
Hopefully, some of that isn't sitting in his arena entertaining his crowds.
I mean that didn't go so well for you the first time, so yeah, probably not for you.
I just
Sure,
give
Sam.
you a stink eye.
Ooh, maybe you can be the guy that runs in there and gets the lions all riled up before the fight.
I give
We'll
both
put
of
you,
you
like-
the stink eye.
We'll put you in like a really colorful uniform. It'll be great. Some bells. Anyways,
You good there?
choking on chocolate. It's a rough life.
Is that your pet name for Winston?
Wow.
God damn it. God damn it, Mike.
I was trying to come up with something and it wasn't coming. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
I hate it, but I love it.
Okay.
Mike coming in with the save.
What a
So
save!
we,
What a
uh,
save! What a save!
So are we done busting my chops for getting my ass kicked and being robbed? Since it clearly being in your company is just proven to be hazardous to my health.
Also, you're ugly. Okay, now I'm done.
I will gladly just be the odd man out and you guys can have a 5-person expedition. And then you can just take an arrow to the face. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Haven't you already done that?
It's funny. I was just about to say, then who will take the arrows for me?
And Garrus just walks out the safe house.
Garrus, you're not supposed to be going off by yourself. Okay, bye.
No,
And he
wait.
slams the door.
Stop.
Good job, guys.
For someone who looks to be made of stone, he really just has, like, the softest backbone.
And in all honesty, all of you that are sitting there constantly ribbing him are assholes for doing that constantly and not realizing when somebody starts to get pissed off, you fucking stop. And Cal goes out the door after Garrus.
Whoops.
All right. Garrus, are you like just walking away, or are you more just like stepping out?
He's looking for a tavern.
Okay. I mean, do you know where one is? Just kidding. Yeah, there's plenty around.
I mean, there's no barkeep. It's free booze, right?
Assuming
Right.
that's rated.
Yeah. It's not very
Yeah, you wouldn't have to walk very far. But if you're just strolling, Cal, you would be able to catch up pretty easily.
No, just run up alongside you. Don't let them get to you. They don't know any better.
This goes to be weird. What'd you say?
I said, don't let them get to you. They don't know any better.
Yeah. I'll try.
I mean, they're just making fun of you to cover up their own insecurities. I mean, that's what bullies do. And, you know, I'm used to that. So
Oh, I'm very aware of what they
try
are.
not to let it get to you as much.
I'm very aware. I kick a bully's ass every single day for the rest of my life until I left.
I can understand that.
My job was to literally kick people's asses.
There's nothing wrong with that.
For food and to continue living. Alright.
And he'll just
I'll go
walk along
back.
with you. Unless you're going to go... I mean, are you going to go to where you headed, or are you going to come back? I mean,
I'm just gonna get a drink and I'll be back.
well, you know what? I will come with you for that drink. I know it's not fun to drink alone. Plus, it's probably not safe for us to be alone anyway.
Well, that point has been proven.
Oh, yeah. And Cal throws his little disguise on and is just watching his back as we walk.
All right. Yeah, you guys go to a nearby tavern. Don't have any issues at all. You're able to drink and have as much fun as you can. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Should we go
I am
after them?
being a mother because apparently I'm by children.
Y'all pricks.
It's not really necessary.
I mean, probably not, but I
Cal
think
went
you'd be
after
used to it
him.
by now.
Doesn't make it okay. Cal went after him. Just let him cool down for a little bit. Just keep an eye and ear out for anything going on.
I mean, they couldn't have gone far.
Yeah, well, we didn't go far with the cart either, and yet I still got it blown up, so I mean...
This is true. Should we go find where they went?
It might be best just let him cool down. He was very angry at all.
I'm muted. I said I sent Cog with them, so if anything happens, he'll let us know.
Yes, the reactive cog sent out.
He does the things that I don't want to.
All right. So several hours go by.
In that time, I would like to start looking at the periapta proof against poison to see if I can figure out how it works, so I can start the process of replicating it once I have the necessary funds.
Sure. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Alright. Natural 20!
Yeah, you are entirely sure how to replicate it.
Cool. Is
Nice.
there any special stuff that I need for it? Like outside of just raw materials in the place of coins?
You would need a vial of strong poison.
Oh,
That's pretty vague.
what was that?
You need a
Oh.
vial of poison that is above like basic poison. So like wyvern's poison
Okay.
or purple worm poison or something potent.
Gotcha. Just need a very expensive form of poison.
Yep. That's
Got
most
it.
of the cost.
Alright. That's something we can either go hunting for, or if we get enough money, just buy outright, so that'll
And
be
then
easy.
The periapt itself is made from a elven forged silver,
Oh.
which is a rare substance.
Hey Farron, do you know of anybody in the city that makes elven silver chains? Aaron?
Not immediately, no. My guess is that most of them would probably be in the Elven lands.
Well, I mean, there's elves who live in Tal'Dorei. We don't have to go all the way to, like, the Verdant Expanse just to find an elf. There's gotta be, like, one elvish blacksmith outside of the Verdant Expanse.
Ha!
Don't know if there are any in Western. Something like that might be easier to find in Amon.
Maybe. It is closer. Well, that's another reason to go to Uman eventually. You could probably even kill two birds with one stone. Get money from William and put it towards the elven chain.
So how much time are you going to need to replicate that once you have the stuff?
Oh, a lot of time. It does require quite a bit of time crafting the actual thing. Hold on.
Alright.
Let me get an exact estimate
And how
as
much
I
is it
go
going to
into my
cost?
workbook.
Funny. What, how much are they gonna cost per?
1750.
Yeah, we're gonna need more money.
Oh,
I don't remember how fast, how much money you can put into an object per day.
well, it's more of just like a time range of like how many work weeks you have to spend making the thing. Hold on, I've got my abacus out and I'm figuring out how much time. So this is a rare magic item, right?
Yep.
Each one would take about 10 weeks.
Oh.
Yep.
Each one?
Yep. So that's 50 weeks of almost a year.
It's 2 weeks less than a
my
year if we're going by how many weeks are in out of character year.
I don't remember how many weeks are in a. I think it's actually. I think that's more than a year, actually. Now that I think about it, I think.
No, there's 52 weeks in a year.
Is it still 52?
Oh, in Tal'Dorei, I don't know. I know in our.
Well,
Hashtag
yeah,
vanilla.
I'm talking about in Tal'Dorei because it's an 11-month calendar.
And
I
the
just don't
months all have
remember.
4 weeks?
I don't know. Let me check. Get my Tal'Dorei campaign setting book. I mean my calendar out. Um. Yeah, it'd be more than a year because that'd be 350 days of work in a calendar year, which is only 328 days. So yeah, not exactly a short-term goal.
Well then.
Plus, if we do end up taking the work job, like the job from Winston, the plus side is that we'll have a solid place to live for that year of time while we like make the money to get these things, going on little trips to get special stuff. And then the time, however, might take longer, seeing how I'll be working between making the items and working for Winston. Burning the candle at both ends, if you will.
Not all of our jobs, he said, will be here in town, so it's not like we'll just be living in Western forever.
Right, but it sounded like the idea that he had for me was mostly city-based. You know, infrastructure.
Well, yeah, but I highly doubt that he'll be like,
Defenses.
Spork, you have to stay in this one spot forever.
Well, no, I would make sure in my contract that I can leave whenever I want. I already told him that. Like, I would, in order for that to work, I would have to have the freedom to leave when I needed to.
Yep.
And he seemed alright with it, so yeah.
Well, this, I mean, sort of seems like our only answer.
Yeah, unless you guys want to spend the next 5 years working and living from coin to coin as we slowly build up our fortunes in order to actually do this thing.
Oh, yeah. Take forever. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky, and if we just make enough money, we can just buy more if we can find more. And cut down our time.
I guess that would be better if we find ourselves with a surplus of money and a shortage of time. We can just buy more of these. Or at least hire someone to make more of these so that we can go out and do things while we're waiting for it to be made. So I don't have to make all.
True.
Ooh, we can get multiple people, each building one, so it only cut that time in like a couple months. We would just need more money and contacts.
All right.
It's the one thing I wish the clasp had more access to is skillful enchanters. Whatever.
All right. Well, let's go find the other two.
Alright.
You know, let them know what we have kind of figured out.
Mhm.
All right. One of you make an insight check.
I have plus. Wait, wrong character. It's
Two.
work.
Okay,
Hold on.
that was William.
I'm guessing it's
I have
between Solania and I for bonus.
probably. Yeah, I've got a +5.
So
I
what
have
is Solania?
+7.
I have a +8.
Da-na-na.
Farron. Can we help that person? Oh, never mind. It's a 20.
Theron, you remember from your time in the Navy. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
The hell?
Speaking with Davey. Still in the Navy.
You're guessing that Garrus is pretty upset. Probably went drinking.
Wow, it didn't take a 20 to figure that fucking thing out.
I was gonna say
Nope,
we
it was DC 10.
That's
So,
still a
I
little
think
high.
all of
The
us
only way
have
I
a high
could-
enough passive insight to make that.
yeah, the
I
only way
hope
could-
so.
The only way I could have failed that on an active roll was rolling the 1. Huh?
Oh wait, no, I have
Oh, yeah.
disadvantage because I'm emotionally stunted.
It's probably out of the 7 somewhere. Probably the closest one you could find.
I didn't hear
So
a
you
word.
all go to the closest tavern
Yep, let's
several
go.
hours after Garrus initially left. And Cal.
Oh my god, he's dead.
So that's the question. Are we drunk or are we dead?
Well, you're not
I'm-
dead, so are you drunk?
I mean, Garrus would be carefully drinking. He wants to remain as sober as
Alright, Garrus
possible.
is drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Cal
Garrett-
wouldn't
no.
be drinking way too
All right.
much. He
Garrus
drinks
has
to
been sipping
keep
at
up
his
with him.
water.
Actually, if Cal was trying to drink to keep up with him, he might be a little more drunk than he realizes. Just because of the size difference, body alcohol level, you know.
Jesus.
Sure.
Alcohol by volume sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Lightfoot or Stout Halfling?
I
I
can't
think-
even remember.
Because if you were Stout, you'd be as hardy as a dwarf when it comes to drinking.
I'm pretty sure you probably went Lightfoot given the build you're going for, probably with Dex, maybe, right?
A couple seconds to find out.
Checking D&D Beyond.
Oh, I just exported a PDF of Cal's stats. He is a stout halfling.
Oh, then you'd be fine.
Yeah, so you guys get there and find Garrus and Cal Drinking, but
Mhm.
not intoxicated.
I mean, there'd be some talking. It'd be like, actually, you'd probably come in around the time that Garrus would be telling Cal about the one time his sister jammed an arrow into this one guy's neck for stiffing her on a loaf of bread.
So what you're saying is Cog is asleep.
Probably.
So we walk up, and Sforik says, "Hey guys, we made a decision without you. What's your plan?"
Oh,
God.
glad you could at least come to a decision.
You guys
Thank
have the
you.
ability to think on your own without us?
Yes.
So then, what's the plan?
The
We're
plan
gonna stay
is
here.
no. You shut the
Oh.
fuck up. The plan
Did you
is
have a plan? Oh, okay.
the plan is for all of you that were constantly ribbing Garrus here to give him a fucking apology before you even try and do anything else, because you were all way out of fucking line. That was not cool. So he deserves a fucking apology from each one of you that were ribbing him, and we're not moving an inch from this spot until we hear it.
Fair enough.
Garrus sort of gives him a look of like that. Really? Is that literally necessary?
Man, those rafters changed you, Cal.
I think it's the fear of God that's also
one?
also true.
No, it's called I want to actually be able to run with a group that I know has my back, that won't put a knife in it when I turn around, or when I am facing them, they won't throw shade in my face every chance they fucking get, because you guys were being serious dicks, and it's just not cool. I mean, would you want to be grouped up with somebody that's constantly calling you names and fucking with you the entire fucking time you're with them? No, that's not cool.
Omri looks at
So,
Sforik.
a little simple thing, a little fucking respect is all I'm sure he's asking for. It's all I'm asking for. So, how about that? A little respect between everybody first before we move on, because it's just not cool to throw jokes at somebody, especially when you know they're starting to get upset by it and you keep pushing that button. It's not cool.
Man, those assassins really did change you. I actually think that kind of goes for each of us to like have a mutual respect of what's going on here.
I mean,
I think we've established that any of us could die at any moment right now.
I think we've established that I will constantly talk shit all the time.
Then
That's
maybe I
not
should
gonna
start
change.
smacking with my hammer every time that it happens.
Try
I
and
won't
keep
stop
away.
you, Theron. I won't
Maybe
stop you,
eventually I'll
Theron.
knock something straight in you.
Probably not.
That sounds like your concussion to deal with then.
I mean, go for it, Fluffy. It's
Enough. Enough. This is exactly
Seriously?
what he's saying.
We haven't fucking learned anything from this conversation yet, Omri? We're telling you to apologize and you're still throwing shade at people. And it's somebody completely different this time. I mean, come on.
I mean, I was gonna get to it, then he started talking about bashing my head in with a hammer, so...
I mean, he's kind of sick of it too. And Theron was the nice one.
This is all I'm asking for, is just a little respect between, friends here. If we are to remain friends, then, I expect to be treated like, a normal person instead of, just a whipping stone.
God, it's like that time when you get in trouble with your parents and you don't want to say anything.
I feel like just harmless jabs are the least of our concerns right now. Sorry, I guess, Garrus, if, whatever. I'm still gonna say the shit, but sorry if I, offended you in some way.
Yeah. Just putting it out there. From what I know, people like me, my species, if you will, tend to have a very wild temperament. So, from what I'm aware, I can go from being your best friend to stabbing you in the kidney and then leaving you in a ditch.
So wait, why am I the person who has to apologize about, people maybe stabbing people when he literally just said that he might stab me in the kidney? I'm confused.
I'm just letting
He
you
said
know.
that earlier too, like in the safe house. He did say about he could kill us if he wanted to.
I'm just letting you know that I tend
Like,
to
we
have a
just made
very wild temperament when it comes to self-worth, okay?
Okay, cool. Next time your self-worth and all that hoopla comes into, an issue in your head, just remember the time I, let you live.
I'll make sure of that next time on the front lines and keeping you from getting killed.
Do you forget that I'm up there with you? This conversation's getting wildly out of hand. I think everybody just needs either more alcohol or way more sleep.
How about both?
I'm gonna be over here drinking, so...
It's not my tab.
I never said it was. Bye. Or just goes to her own table like, the fuck is up with everyone today?
Molly just kind of sits down and lays her head on the counter and is like, why? Why?
Omri just slides alcohol.
And it's right about this time that the silent image of Sphoric standing there disappears.
I knew he didn't have the fucking balls to show up either.
Wow.
I mean, he was busy looking at that thing that he bought, so...
I came, I just left. I was talking earlier.
Yeah, silent images are silent.
Yeah.
Still
Given you're a
an apology
rogue,
from him.
out of character, given you're a rogue, Garrus is gonna make the worst assumptions of you. I'm just gonna put it out there.
You guys are some untrustworthy people. Just drink.
So, before the whole apology thing, what was the plan?
The plan was to mostly just stay in town and work. Get some coin, get more of the artifacts at pieces and stuff so we can make more of them. They cost a lot and they take a lot of time, so hopefully just make enough money so we can buy more of them.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, given we're now out, what? We're not down to 2,000 gold? Less than that? I say quietly in hushed tones.
Something like that.
Ugh, fuck. I knew this expedition was gonna be expensive, but damn. At least for more. This is still more money than I've seen in my life.
Do you know who the fuck I am?
Sorry, it was just too funny.
That was so perfect.
And that's when Josh throws a bunch of shadows at us. Just to be
Right.
a dick.
Nah, just wait 6 months.
Granted, we're still more well off than I've ever been.
So, hold on. Okay. Solange's just kind of gonna sit back up and look at Garrus and be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. You just, when everything that's happened, it's takes a toll on the brain.
Stressful times.
You think?
I know.
We literally survived a bomb.
Garrus, until I met
Mhm.
any of these people, I was alone in the woods with nothing but my little farm. This is so far out of my reach right now. But life is about change. And change comes stress. So we deal, we make friends, and we let go on. And with that, I would like to apologize to you.
Thanks.
I should have said something sooner. I should have stepped up sooner. I'm a bit out of depth with stuff like this. That's no excuse.
It's fine. You know, given everything that's happened, the best news is when I was under that rubble, I actually heard her voice for the first time in 2 years.
Before my mother's depression got really bad, or that's what I would call it at least, she would always tell me to listen for Father's voice in everything. It may not be their actual voice, but she'd tell me to look at the flowers, and with each little sway, there'd be a little message. You need to... don't go looking for her voice. I don't think she'd be too happy to see you so soon. Just look for her in everything. The way some other woman laughs. To...
I get it.
yes. It's just... hold on to little things. It helps.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go from here.
Just making sure it was all done. You guys finish
Mhm.
drinking for the evening and eventually retire back to the safe house, I'm assuming?
Given,
Keeping an eye out the entire way back.
Sure.
oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm sober before we go back. So I'm gonna neutralize the poison.
Okay.
Going back drunk. Woo!
Spork is going to the magic item shop.
Again. Didn't we just establish nobody leaves alone?
I mean, nobody said he's going to need to pay for something. Or buy anything.
Alright.
Alright, Swark, you go to Gilmore's.
Yo.
There's a couple elves inside.
I'd like to go to the same elf proprietor that helped me before.
Sure, you'd be there. Welcome back.
Hi there. I was looking to purchase another magical item.
Which one?
A bag of holding.
Absolutely. We do have those ready for purchase. One would cost you 500 gold.
Insight check. Is he swindling me?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure as in he's swindling you, or sure you can make the check?
Sure doesn't make the check.
Make the check.
Yes.
Yes to both.
20.
It seems as if they're 500 gold.
Man, these good rolls are not going to last.
No, they're not.
I was wondering if we could go as low as 350.
Make a persuasion check.
All right, you guys ready to watch it go up to 600?
Yeah, I'm ready to lose more money.
Here it comes. Let's go. Ooh.
4.
I called it.
Ooh.
Seeing as
Now-
you made a sizable purchase the other day, give you a nice fair price of 450.
10% off.
I'll take it.
375. Come on.
He is not a haggler. He tried
I
it.
am not.
He tried it. Yeah, he's no Vixalia.
Yep, that's a difference me and Sporikev. Darius will try and nickel and dime you for everything.
All right.
Putting the pants on your legs.
So yeah, I buy a bag of holding.
Yes, you do.
Cool.
And he thanks you for your business.
Thank you.
All right, and everybody returns to the safe house, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yep. Safest place to stay now.
We hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right, and everybody gets the benefits of a long rest as you all wake up in the morning.
Hey.
Nobody tries to assault you in your sleep.
God, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear.
All right. Girls will probably just be in the main room, eating whatever constitutes a decent breakfast in this friggin' place.
So, bacon.
Probably.
That stuff's
Unless
gotta
we
be fucking stale by now.
No, we get fresh stuff every day, apparently. Or cook it fresh every day.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's fair.
Yeah,
Storage is just like, where are you guys getting all of this? My leather scraps!
I like to think.
I thought it was a little tough today.
I like to think that we just
Oh.
have a stash of preserved meats that we're slowly working our way through,
Well, I thought
like
this was
various
dwarven
jerkies
bacon.
and steaks.
Oh, I thought this was just dwarven bacon.
So, rations?
Does that mean we should go get food, or should we talk to Winston first and get it nice wherever we're staying?
Food.
I'm at 44K, guys.
So do we want to? So do we want to talk about Winston? About getting those positions put in place so we have employment.
Might be a good idea. Yeah.
You know, tell the guy who's offering us jobs that we're gonna take the jobs.
I just want to know if we wanted to go and get something to eat first. I mean,
Food.
Jesus.
I can't be sure, but I think someone's hungry.
Food.
Alright, we'll get food.
Harvey's like, I need hangover breakfast.
I mean, I can fix that.
No.
No, I
You
like
could
my
fix-
suffering.
You could fix the drunken part. I don't know about the hangover. I don't think that's a disease.
That depends on Josh's interpretation of a poison and a disease.
In any case,
So we all going to get breakfast?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Sure. Food.
Right.
It's not a
so-
bad idea. I can always ask around for local gossip.
Let's go get some food then.
All right. Where are you going to get food?
Wherever we normally go.
If that where we normally go is still intact.
Where we normally go is the tavern that got blown up partially.
yeah.
As far as we know, it's still intact. The stables. Those
Well,
gone.
yeah, but we don't know if the staff also got fucking slaughtered. Nobody ever checked that giant pile of bodies that was upstairs to see if there was any non-mercenaries in there.
That's checked.
Nah. I get safe to assume we go get food and then we go to Winston's.
Okay, sure. You go get food at some local joint.
At like a stall on the way as we're walking.
I think on the way there and while eating, I'll be asking around about local gossip.
Okay. And nobody really has any gossip. This is a big thing.
Wow, a town with no local gossip. That's surprising.
It's just
Nobody's
taking this
talking
spot.
about the fucking assassination that just happened.
Nobody's talking about the explosion at the tavern,
Actually, that's a good
stables.
You guys
Yeah,
think
there's
it's-
plenty that's
Seriously?
happened.
Yeah.
There's plenty to talk about.
I was trying to think about like other things, but it completely glossed over me. Yeah, people don't know. Yeah, good DMing over here. Yes, so people are talking about all of the things and all of the stuff. Which would also include the random figure that keeps appearing when the ravens approach.
Oh, so he's not being that inconspicuous.
Of course not, it's a giant fucking bird tornado.
He just shows up, kills a bunch of people, and then leaves. Like that's pretty much like, you guys see that guy that just kills people? Yeah.
Have you guys seen that guy that only shows up when people die? Yeah.
You guys
Okay,
see
so-
all those people? Yeah.
Okay, so,
Dude,
You guys
that's us.
see? Yeah!
okay, so nothing, basically nothing new of interest.
Yeah, nothing new. Like they're talking about like, you know, you get a couple people that you talk to them about whether or not they've heard any gossip, and they're like, Like, did you hear that the dwarves are coming from the mountains and causing big explosions in town?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that guy is crazy.
Can't tell if genius or racist.
Or both.
You do find one guy that speaks of that he had heard. Actually, make a persuasion check first, Garrus.
Alright. One thing I'm good at. 19,
Alright.
because
Yeah.
persuasion.
Yeah, so you do find one guy that he seems kind of crazy initially, and he tells you that he hasn't heard gossip, but one night he was up late, sleeping in an alley because he couldn't find his way home drunk, and saw several carriages drive past him that had a heavy guard presence. And they all seem to be carrying these long sticks that had holes in the end of them.
Oh.
That had were partially made of wood and partially made of metal.
Further ask, do you know where they were coming from?
Northeast.
Northeast. Into town?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a recurring thing you're saying?
Oh, first time.
I'm assuming this was in the last few days, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 4 days ago.
That was 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna inform the party of that.
All right, the party all hears him say that.
Sounds like people with guns.
Yes.
What's
Came
it
into
got?
town like 4 days ago.
Is that long stick thing with a hole in it?
Yes.
I tell them this while they're away from the party.
Oh, okay.
Does it
Okay.
match up with the timeline of the whole, bigger explosion than...
Nope, but it matches up with the timeline of Big Boom.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I should clarify which Big Boom. The boom in the carriage. where you
Big Boom
got
Part
your
2.
carriage. Yeah, Big Boom Part 2.
Okay, so that was a quick response.
Yeah, if it is related. Possible they were also already on their way here before we accidentally blew up their gunpowder.
Makes you wonder who he's actually mad at. Man, the information you get from a random drunk guy.
Well then.
Keep on walking.
Mm-hmm.
You keep on walking,
Walk, 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 walk.
and eventually you reach... Actually, I shouldn't say eventually, it's not that far.
Mm-hmm.
You reach the Margrave Keep.
Let me in!
Oh my god.
I think we established this. I think we established this. You do name and reason for visiting.
You weren't there!
Have
It's just social etiquette.
Omni gone from food to Winston.
walks up to the gate like, wait, who is it? Is it the nice lady that I gave way too much information to? The douchebag first guy? Or the plain old... Wait, no, I think those are the only two.
Those are the only two you've met so
Yeah,
far.
we only.
Alright. Overshare or douche?
It's actually a third guy.
Fuck!
It is a big Goliath man.
Alright, I can respect that.
It's very rare I see people taller than me.
Please
bigger
give
than
him
me.
some semblance of respect.
I just said he was tall. Like, am I not allowed to say people are tall anymore? Jeez, can you all, like, unwind?
I'm just saying, he's tall and he's a guard for the Margrave. So,
Yes, and all I did was remark on his tallness. Anyways. Hello.
Hello.
Here to see the Margrave. Interim Margrave, whatever you guys are calling it. I don't even know anymore. I can't keep track.
Who are you?
Omri.
Okay. Then he opens the gate.
Thanks. Goes in. I like him. He's simple.
And he looks at the rest of you. Are you with her?
Yes.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
with her.
Okay. Hurry up.
Yeah, moving.
We go through.
And he closes the gate behind you.
The last Goliath I knew, yeah, he was a tough one.
All right. And you go inside the keep, I'm assuming.
Yes. Jeeves!
All right. You
Jeeves,
find
Butler
your way
Jeeves.
inside.
Hey! Butler Jeeves, Jeeves Butler.
Omri.
How's it going?
Good.
You want to point us in the direction?
He's in the lounge.
There's a lounge here? Actually,
Do you see
yeah, that
how
makes
big
sense.
this place is?
I was just like,
Probably got 3 lounges in here. Jeeves, how many
exactly.
lounges?
Exactly, that's just what I'm wondering, like, you gotta be more specific than that.
He's in
Yep.
the lounge in the basement.
To the basement we go. Have I been? No, I haven't been in the basement yet.
I've
Jeeves
been to the
guides
wine
you to
cellar.
the basement.
What would you say, Josh?
That Jeeves guides you to the basement.
Hey, my man.
That's depressing. You put a lounge in the basement? I'm gonna get candlelight and everything is relaxing. Jeez. Natural lighting's better.
Yep. And Winston's hanging out in the lounge.
With a crowbar. Or is it the candlestick?
Actually, it's a pistol.
Ah,
Oh
okay.
god.
The lounge is just a firing range.
No, it's an actual lounge. It's pretty cozy.
Huh.
Dim light. The furniture's all dark.
Why are you down here in the dark, Winston? Trying to be ominous?
It's relaxing. Try it sometime.
I was saying, isn't natural light, a thing that's helpful for people? Like, I get darkness is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of dark places. I'm kind of glad to be around sunlight, I'm just saying.
It's nice to come down here every once in a while.
Alright, well, not creepy or anything. I'm gonna go sit somewhere. I'm assuming there are other seats.
Yep.
I'ma sit.
Okay. There's plenty of seating. It is a lounge.
I'm gonna find the closest seat to the door. This is not ominous at all.
Okay, you find a seat by the door.
Not by the door, close to the door.
You
Yeah,
find
like,
a seat close
When
to
you're in the
door.
horror movie and when you're in a horror movie, you look for the seat that gives you a clear line of sight to the door so you can run.
Is Omri sitting next to Winston?
Why do you want to know this for?
Because we remember what happened last session. with Jeeves involved.
Oh god.
Or did you forget?
Oh god,
You all forgot. I didn't.
What, spider socks?
I remember everything. I remember everything.
Spider socks.
I'm
It's
glad
gonna
I
haunt
just
me
had
to
to
the
reset
day I
Discord at
die.
that moment.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just sitting
me
here
too.
when when he led us downstairs and Omri was like, Jeeves, my man, I'm just sitting back here dying because I remember what happened last week.
Ugh.
Oh,
For the memes, yes. You'll be sitting near him just to see what happens.
Thank you for our meme content.
You're welcome.
These are all like separate seats, right? She's not like sitting on like a love seat with him or anything.
Yeah, no, they're all separate.
No, I'm just sitting on his lap,
Okay.
Mike.
They're not
And-
what do you-
stains, are they?
Then Sphoric is going to sit on the chair on the other side of Winston. So we got Omri and Sphoric on either side of him.
Okay.
This is feeling very weird.
Take a seat by Omri.
At least it's not Kato.
Tal's just getting a layout
No,
of
that's
the room.
it's a whole other bag of worms.
Yeah, that's the one where I get uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's where I get to spend like 3-4 hours plus doing whatever I can to make Mike just be like, And it only gets better from here. Anyways, moving on.
He looks at all of you and says, have you made a decision?
I believe we've come to an agreement.
I actually didn't expect you to come up with a decision so fast.
Turns out we need money.
I mean, yeah.
Doesn't
Pretty
everybody?
simple.
Money and stability.
Yeah, some plans require
Money.
funding.
And protection.
There's also that too. Let me just put it this way. Your offer was very tempting.
That's good. That's what I was hoping for.
I'm assuming knowing your connections, you probably already know more about us than I think we'd like to.
I actually don't know much about you at all.
That's surprising.
Who are you?
I only know about as much as you cared to tell.
I
Unlike
figured you.
the people that I associate myself with, I don't go prying for information on people.
I guess you prefer that trust to be something actually earned between two people.
Typically, yes, but I also know that information is a powerful motivator. And it's difficult to betray someone's trust when they tell you something.
Also true.
So, out of
Which is
curiosity, what work do you have lined up for the lot of us?
Well, I have several positions available in the coming weeks.
There's also a point of fact that we have to figure out is where in which of these positions are each of us best suited.
Well, to put it nicely, I have many positions open, some of which I believe are good fits for a lot of you and fail at on the first try. It really comes down to what you want to do while you're here.
Well, what do you got for us?
Well, for more city-based jobs, I have a new spot open as a guard captain. Seeing as how Grimshaw is gone.
Indisposed, I'm assuming.
We're not really sure what happened to him.
Well, didn't he die in the carriage with everyone else?
That's what we initially thought, but we never found a body.
Yeah, hard to confirm someone's dead when there's no body.
Unless somebody came and dragged it off, we're not. But.
Yes, because we don't know anyone who would do that.
No, of course not.
Are you trying to be subtle?
Yeah, that sounded.
I say out of character?
-1 charisma.
Well,
Well, why don't you just put your investigator on that?
Well, he's a little tied up trying to figure out what happened with your carriage.
yeah, that was weird. But first-hand experience, that was not supposed to be like that.
Well, most carriages aren't supposed to explode.
Yeah. They're not supposed to send you into a fall. They're also not supposed to send you into a roof upon exploding, too.
Yeah, I only know of one carriage that was ever supposed to explode.
Yeah, I only had some chemicals in that carriage.
Basically, a lot of carriages have been going boom when they shouldn't have been.
Oh, yeah.
I figure I might have, if the party's fine with this, there might be a lead on people who may have caused that. I figure you probably don't want future explosions.
Well, the less explosions, the better.
For everybody.
Yes.
Yes, we want the exact number of explosions.
We want a less than 0 amount of explosions.
Nope, that is not true.
Okay, a non-zero number, but less than that number of explosions.
Okay, well, what's this lead?
Apparently, around 4 days ago, there were some people transporting some stuff into the city that were made of metal, long, round, had holes in them, and were also made of wood.
Guns. He's talking about
Yeah.
guns. People brought
Yes,
guns into the city.
Yeah, some people brought guns into the city. I was just...
Okay,
Yeah.
it's valuable information. We'll look into that. Anything else with that?
They may have also been transporting something during the parade that is probably tied to why they brought it in the first place 4 days ago.
Oh.
Whoever's boss it was is very angry right now, apparently.
Okay, so it's possible that the events were linked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, it's his fault for parking his valuable carriage in the middle of our dead zone.
Because I'm totally sure he knew it was going to explode.
Yep. Definitely his fault.
He shouldn't just leave his stuff sitting on a main street like that. Put it in an alley or something. Jesus.
Because, once again, I'm sure he wasn't thinking it was going to explode.
Well, yeah, but more than just explosions happen on the main street. It's stolen. It could have been run into by another cart, which could have exploded it. Gunpowder is sensitive.
Booms make booms. I think it's what
Yes,
Spork's
but-
trying to say.
I understand that, but two carriages crashing into each other, even at the speeds of a fastest horse, may still not explode. It's a possibility, but not a high probability.
Depends on how unstable the gunpowder is.
That's true, I forgot about that.
Okay. Anyway, with that aside, I do need somebody to work with the gnomes and calibrating
Calibrating the what? Who's it now?
recalibrating the arenas.
I think we all just kind of look at Sphoric right there.
Yeah, I know that one's more up my alley.
Let's see. Yeah, that's more this base. Although, I could send you to Amon if you wanted to work there.
You have one in Amon too?
Yeah, there's 4 in Amon.
Whoa.
Interesting.
And there is 1 in Craghammer.
Really?
Yep.
How'd you swing that?
Dwarves don't know about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was gonna say, like, how the hell did you get dwarves to let you build a fight arena in their city because they don't know about it? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. You better hope they don't find out about that.
Well, I mean, it's the gnomes. They're kind of keep their best at hiding it, so should be fine.
All right. So there's Thoric's work, clearly.
Could also give us a reason to go to Iman, in case there were other things we wanted to do in Iman.
Right now, as long as the other things we do involve making money, I'm cool with it.
Well, there is a lot of money to be made in it.
In what?
Perfect.
In Imon?
Well, I mean, anything really.
Oh, okay. No, it's you should cut out. I
Imon,
thought you said
yes.
in Imon.
Yeah, Discord's being all sorts of funky today.
Yeah. Everyone, shove your microphone in your mouth.
Ow! Not supposed to snort the microphone.
No, he was choking on it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not supposed to deep throat the microphone.
I was just saying something and I remembered we were recording, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is now an ASMR stream.
Oh my gosh. I was like, and cancel.
And Chris is disappointed in us.
Alright. I mean, I'd tell Cal to become captain of the guard, but that seems like a position that's quite not really inconspicuous, which I think you're trying to be.
Well, but it would come with a lot of protection.
That is true. Besides, you already have the gun.
Wait, what?
Nothing, moving on! What's next?
Eyes just like jumping back and forth between Omri, Winston, and Cal.
Cal's just staring at Omri.
I thought it had been mentioned before!
It has. I'm fairly certain, considering he knows that I know guns.
I know, that's why I was like, I feel like this shouldn't be this awkward.
Yeah, I figured he knew this, and he's saying, wait,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, the
I
hell
know, I'm
is
like,
going
no, I'm
on?
like, wait, he didn't know?
No,
Did he
I thought
know?
I thought we discussed me knowing about how to make guns. He figured
yeah,
I
the one
assumed
time we
I
came.
had one.
That was Sphoric telling you that you could make guns for him. I
No.
don't think we
One
discussed
time,
it.
me and Omri and Cal went to see. He was
Yeah.
with me
You
when
and
I went to
Omri
see
and
Winston.
Cal?
Yes, me and Omri and Cal. I was also there.
Omri and Cal. It was a
I
very
don't know
weird.
who I
Who's-
am
No.
anymore.
Who's this
Tori.
strange woman with us? Oh, it's Tori.
Cal left, and there was just this really weird threesome with Winston and Omri and
Oh
Sorry?
God, here we go. No! Whoa!
and
I would very much like to be removed from this narrative. Thank you very much.
Well, you put yourself in there.
I just don't know who I am
you put
anymore,
yourself
okay?
in there twice.
Krista. No, Krista, you're coming with me.
Or did Winston put himself in there?
Oh my god. Minus one inspiration to the DM.
And then
Minus
out of
one
it, and then
inspiration
into
is
it,
for it.
and then out of it, and then into it, and then out of it.
Y'all are nasty.
Alright, viewers, you heard it here first. Fan art.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yes, we had anybody to watch that
Krista,
actual
you want to
draw.
just go, like,
Yeah.
play our own game of D&D, just the two of us?
One bite Savannah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our own D&D game with blackjack and hookers.
No,
Alright, back on
strip poker.
topic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, back to the story at hand.
I do vaguely remember you did mention it. So yeah, he wouldn't be surprised then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
So yeah, lots of protection, super great. Think about it, Cal. Moving on.
It's an option.
As far as other jobs, those are really we have that are like a for sure spot. Anything else would have to be, you propose something, and we can see if we can fit it in.
Didn't you mention something?
Oh yes, the blacksmith shop that
Yeah.
recently closed down. Yes.
That one.
Yeah, we need that up and running to forge more weapons and armor. Or
There you go, Theron. You get to be the master of your own forge.
Theron,
Theron doesn't care.
Theron.
He's staring at the wall.
Theron, wake up.
he's staring at the wall.
Yes.
Wow.
He's paying attention, he's just not saying anything.
Oh,
Poking,
Listen, I hear so
Poking.
many bad jokes, and that was awful.
I know. That was like the worst of them all.
poking Theron with mage hand. Theron.
I'm not
Theron.
touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm
Theron.
not touching you.
Theron. It's invisible, so we couldn't even see it. Theron. Theron. Suddenly, there's just like tugging at Theron at the sides of Theron's mouth as he's forced into a smile, unless he fights it.
I mean, somebody's asking to get hit by a hammer at this point.
Hey, it's not me.
I
Alright,
feel like
anyway,
there were
so
more jobs last week
Yeah. Anyway.
offered.
when he decides to return to wherever he's gone off to in this moment.
Well, we do need somebody to work alongside the investigator.
Ha, ha, ha. Sorik looks at Omri with a smirk.
Cal just face palms.
What are you looking at me for?
Weren't you an investigator in training?
I was a part-time bounty hunter, not the same thing.
No, I mean after that.
Oh, I don't
It's a
have my
different
sticker
investigator anyway.
I don't have my sticker anymore, so no, I lost that job. Cal, do you still got your sticker?
Right here.
Hey.
It's worn out a little bit, but it's still there.
I mean, someone to help the investigator, I think, would be this one, pointing at Solania. I think she'd probably be best at that.
Me?
Yeah, you. You can, like, talk to people, and people tell you things, and you're good at seeing, like, essentially everything. I think you'd probably be the best person.
It
Cal,
would
give
do
her
a lot
your
of
sticker.
investigating with it.
Cal,
But it's my
sticker.
sticker.
Just give her the sticker. You're gonna be the police chief or captain of the guard. Give her the sticker.
Police chief.
Shut up. I got confused, alright? I don't know what timeline I'm in anymore. I don't know who I am.
You're Omri.
It's okay, Cal. You can keep your sticker.
Yeah, I figured she'd get her own badge.
You damn right. I'm gonna keep this
I
thing.
ain't giving her my damn
I can
sticker.
get my
Fuck
own
that.
sticker.
She can get her own made, then she can hand me one. A better one. Anyway.
Alright, well, assuming, Cal, you take captain, and Theron, Omri, like, sort of snaps her fingers in his general direction, joins us in this, plane of existence, that essentially just leaves me and This one, pointing at Gareth.
I mean, I don't really have any other specific jobs, but I guess what would you want to do?
Sweet, Gareth, we get paid to sit around. High five.
Kidding.
I'm joking. Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm going to run the forge. I'm going to need an assistant.
That's actually a good point.
Just kind of looks at Garrus.
Hey, Gareth, look. Gareth,
I think Garrus has to make a phone. Who's on the phone right
Oh
now.
yeah, he
Or-
made a phone call.
Schwarg, do the thing.
I don't think there's a need for that anymore.
No, he's on the phone. That'd be rude.
I hate you. For every time you just like make bad jokes, Mike, just think about Wednesday, okay? Because when it all comes full circle. I hope you know.
Well,
I think
I'm
Monday needs a bad joke jar.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that that Garrus, just while everything was happening, just held a finger up and then just like off in his own world.
Sort of like closed his eyes and just like
Yeah.
looked up at the ceiling, and we're all like,
hold
No,
on,
he-
someone's calling.
he's busy.
He held his
I
hand
mean-
up to his ear and mouth. It was weird.
I mean, if you can make it like more of a pain and less of just like, oh, honey, then like it's gonna make it a lot easier for me when we get to the end of this arc.
You what? All of that cut out for me. I only got end of this arc.
I think he was threatening you.
I don't know because I didn't hear what he said because Discord's a poop.
Along the lines of, if you have ways to make it painful and less, oh honey, that might make the end of this arc a little easier.
Ah! Mike! No!
Why you don't threaten your team?
Hey, when he's playing Kato, I consider him only like half a DM.
Just another pawn in the game.
I basically count whenever like Josh and Mike are playing their player characters, like during those moments they're just like half and half.
Still,
And then together they make one full DM.
I mean, that's still more of a DM than you are in that situation, so...
I mean, that was kind of the plan to give like ourselves less work.
Yeah. And actually get to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mike, why would you say that? Now I'm all... I hate you. So mean.
Because you threatened him.
I don't care.
And people wonder why I'm so quiet all the time.
Yeah?
But I love the pain, Joe.
The only
I live for it.
I've
things
noticed.
that happen to... The only bad things that happen to Joe are bad rolls.
Pretty much.
Just wait, Joe. Silence has its price too.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
the game punishes me enough. I
Yeah,
don't need the
bad
DM
roll.
to do it too.
Yeah, literally rolls that nat 1. This character just dies. We're all like,
Yep,
what
it
the
happened.
fuck?
Alright, guys. Everyone roll a 1d20 DC 5. Cal has a +6 modifier. There's no way. What? How did he roll a 4?
What?
Just that's how bad you are at rolling. That even with a handicap, you still can't make it.
Tonight's kind of a fucking train wreck, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
is.
say, we are off the rails. And it's only 11 o'clock. Like, we still have plenty of time.
Yeah!
Alright.
Back on track.
So, that just leaves me. Of course it does. God damn it. Fuck.
Yes, it does leave you, Omri. What position would you like?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I knew it, you motherfucker.
I was waiting for it.
I'm proud of that one.
As soon as I heard the word position, I was like, this son of a bitch.
Probably
You
screwed
see
myself up.
Winston's trying not to laugh.
Homer just glares at him and she's like, don't you dare. Do not encourage him.
Why would you say that?
Children. Little children.
Karis with kindness.
So anyway, say what you were saying to Garrus when he was kind of AFK.
Oh, yeah,
You forgot.
Garrus, you're gonna help
Blacksmithing.
Theron in his forge. Doing forgy things. I don't even know if you're there, but that's the repeat, just in case, you know, you didn't hear it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, there you go. So yeah, Theron needs an assistant. Congratulations. You've been promoted.
Yeah, so I got screwed.
How'd you get
So
screwed?
I'm guessing Omer took guard captain then.
What? No,
No,
that's gonna go to
that's
Cal.
Cal.
Why? Garrus, really? Like, I mean, I even know that's a bad idea.
I mean, were you just not paying attention?
I was in the middle of a phone call and had to step
No, before
away.
the phone
What's a
call,
phone?
were you not paying-
Yeah, you were communing with your god. We don't know what this phone is you speak of. But yeah. Anyways, even I know it's a bad idea for me to become captain of the guard. To be honest, I don't even think Winston would let me be captain of the guard.
Not a chance in hell.
There you go.
Mhm.
See?
Quick recap.
Like, I don't even get offended by that because that's a good call. Look what happened to Pitch. That would be every guard that worked in the city.
Cal for captain of the guard, me for helping with the investigator, Theron for the forge, you helping him with the forge if you would so take it, and for Omri.
Sphoric working with the gnomes because
And
who cares about affirmative action?
sorry, I was getting dinner during that. That's right.
And I'm just trying to figure out what my favorite position is, so hey.
Well, considering, does Theron even know how to run a business?
I mean, he worked with Redrix for all that time. I'm sure he picked up something.
He's also got no backbone.
He has a really big hammer and he's really big. I mean, I don't think he's a total idiot.
I think I'll go with Theron, seeing as how I've probably got a higher persuasion than him.
That's why you're going to assist.
I mean, you guys talk about him like he's not sitting right here.
I mean,
He's just sitting there silently, so we kind of have to do this.
I'm sort of addressing Theron like, do you know how to run a business, sort of thing?
I know I've had to run a business. I just don't know if what I'm running is a business or if it's explicitly working for Winston.
That's also a good point.
Well, you would be operating out of your own business. Just we would also fulfill orders through you, as well as any other craftsman that can make it. It's more or less we just need more people making stuff.
So you need someone to operate the forge and continue basically running it as it used to.
Correct. Without all the, scaring people away by threatening them with hammers.
Yeah. So what do you say, Theron? I be the face, so you do the skillful stuff?
That's fine.
I'm alright with that.
I mean, these are, of course, just situations. Nothing is set in stone.
True.
You actually have to be willing to take part in these positions, and no, of course, I'm not forcing anybody to stay, make your own decisions or anything. Well, I'm forcing you to make your own decisions, but not to stay and work.
These are not like you're giving us like the ability to leave of our own volition.
Yes, they are opportunities, and that's it.
Yeah, you're not holding a knife to the back of our necks and forcing us to take these jobs.
Yeah, and I won't.
If you are, I would not blame you.
It doesn't make it any easier for me whether you decide to do them or not. There's plenty of people out there that need work.
I mean, in this day and age, I agree with that statement.
Have you seen the number of hobos living on the street? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Have you seen the...
But to be fair, they could be a very good network information.
They can be, and they have been.
Wasn't there a job with helping with the sick and healing last time? Or am I just imagining this?
Got most of that figured out, but there's need for that. Yeah, it turns out there was a few clerics that came through town that healed up most of them.
Wonderful.
Did you mean?
Wait, sorry, what?
Wait, clerics?
Oh,
What kind of clerics?
What kind of clerics? Yeah.
Shit.
Clerics? I don't know.
Symbols? Anything
Yeah.
related to a specific god?
Because there was one for the Stormlord that came through and robbed me.
Oh. But you're... this is way over my head. I don't know.
Do you know anybody who would know?
Yeah, if you can find Callista.
Omri's just gonna, like, look at Solania. Like, you still got cookies?
I sort of look at you two like... I sort of look at you two like... Just like, I give you the, like, the nod of like, yes, like, I'm now glad you're sleeping with him. I give you the recognition of like, this was a good idea.
I don't need your approval. Okay, anyways.
We'd still be friends with her if she wasn't sleeping with him.
I know, like, jeez. We bonded,
I called her a
alright?
cat and she didn't kill me. So, I mean...
I bashed on her dead husband and she didn't kill me. Trust me, we close.
Oh! Oh, that... Really?
It was a long time ago. We've moved past that now.
Ouch.
I make sure she doesn't say anything stupid and it works out. It's fine.
Except for that time. That time I said it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
She might actually be very helpful right now.
Well, do you have any idea where I can find her? Is she back at the mansion?
I would assume so. Although
Alrighty.
today isn't her day to watch, so she could...
Alright, well, I think I can... Worst case, I'll get her tomorrow. Do you know what she does in her free time? Or do you not, like, pry that deep into your guards' lives?
I mean, yes, I always make a point to be involved in people's lives that way.
You don't have 3 rotations of guards, Garrus.
Well, her and her brother usually like to
Go where now?
go out hunting in their free
Oh,
time. If they
okay.
want, bonding time, and in the off chance that they don't kill each other.
Oh, they're those kind of siblings.
Well, they deal with each other 2 out of 3 times a week, or 2 days out of 3 in a row.
I know how that feels like.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. If not, Garrus will find her tomorrow.
Oh, believe me, I could literally talk to her about the sibling life all day.
Sounds like you have family issues.
Don't we all?
Yes. Especially her, though.
What?
I said especially her, though.
Oh. Mental note?
I mean, family in the same industry is not easy to deal with.
Alright, well, I guess that was the entire purpose of us coming here today, unless anybody else had anything to talk about.
When do you want us to start these positions?
Well, they won't be officially open to you until after, I'm assuming, I become Margrave
Which is supposed to happen when?
in a couple days.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm assuming we'll get like a letter or a messenger letting us know to,
Yeah,
take our
well,
posts.
I'll send a messenger.
That's probably a good thing. You probably don't want us coming to you to
Is
be
this
like,
like
yeah,
a-
it's the time.
Is this like a big public thing? The announcement of who becomes Margrave or whatever?
Well, it'll be made public, but it's not. Like, there's no ceremony for it or anything.
Okay, so it's not
Okay,
like
good.
it's not like I am the new Margrave and this is my cabinet of people who will be working on the me sort of thing.
Why would I make a cabinet for people?
Garrus, just no.
It's a figure of speech involving
it's fine.
figureheads.
Hey,
It's
we should
another
probably
word
find
for
a different
council,
place to
is
stay.
what he means.
Council.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he said cat made of people. And I was like, what?
We're all Pog now.
God, fucked up shit.
What
Discord.
did you say,
Please
Krista?
stop being.
No, that wasn't Discord. That was me.
That was just Ryan. But Krista,
We
what
should-
did you say about?
Probably
to-
find a new place to stay because I doubt where we're staying right now is good for getting messages.
Oh yeah, it's very far. We need to find a place that's not like 3 hours away from this district.
I mean, you're more than welcome to stay at my place.
Wait a second!
That offer extend to all of us?
Yeah.
I literally had to sleep outside the other night. This is bullshit.
Well, yeah, but if you're there with them, they're super.
Yeah, just not
I feel like that would go the other way around.
No, I'm very nosy. It's very problematic.
Man, you guys into some kinky shit. Settle down.
That'd be
Colin.
very wonderful, Winston. That'd be very nice. Thank you so much.
You're
That'd
welcome.
be great. Considering I'm pretty sure our supply of bacon's running low anyway.
Why are you living off of bacon?
Who wouldn't want to live off of
It's
bacon?
the only stuff we have, honestly.
It's the only thing they grabbed.
I lean in
I
real
sorta-
close and I whisper to Winston, "It's not actually bacon. It's just some leather strips I had lying around. They have no idea."
He just face palms and just sits there for.
Were you at all trying to be subtle, Thoric?
I mean, you could see me do it, but like, the whisper was on purpose. It wasn't like a loud whisper for everybody to hear. It was an actual whisper.
Well, Solania, however, don't need to hear it.
Well, I also did like the thing. I even did this in real life, where like you cover like your mouth.
I always do that. I always do it in real life, assuming everyone can see me. I'm like, this is not a fucking table, Tori. You're literally in front of a computer
Yeah,
screen.
keep in mind
Yeah.
we don't have video cameras here, guys. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
You should
can't
see the amount of
each other.
times when I'm talking, I'm literally being so animated and like waving my hams. My hams.
You're waving hams around.
Yeah, I'm waving my hands around like I just don't care.
Well, if you have all that ham, why are we eating leather strips?
I was about to actually say that.
But yes, I'm very animated when I play, and then I'm like, Tori, literally no one can see you doing this. Like, you can just sit here and calm your butt down, but it doesn't.
Oh man, you should have seen me when I was playing the Crawling King in the Wednesday group last campaign. I was like moving all around, even though nobody can see me. Like,
I would have just loved to see Josh like go up and just be like, Mike, the fuck are you doing? Mike's just doing the worm on the floor.
oh man, good times.
I punch the air when I play Rowan, so it's fine.
It's only a matter of time before she hits something on her desk.
Number of times I hit my beer can.
Swings with a crash.
Shit.
Or smack my hand on the desk, and then I'm just
Yeah.
like, ah. Very unmonk-like.
Anyway.
Busting up on the desk.
Anyway.
Alright, well, yeah, so if anybody's got anything else, so we can let you do your interim Margrave stuff.
Perfect.
If there's anything else we need, I guess I'll be making our leave then. Unless you'd like to stick around, Omri.
Alright, time to go! Gets up.
Have fun.
Thank you again, Winston, for everything.
Yes, thank you.
Is there any plans once you get access to that forge?
I have ideas, yes.
Cannot wait to see what these ideas are. Anyway, leaving.
God damn it, Joe.
God damn it. It's a perfect loop, too.
Alright, well. Congratulations on your new employment, I guess. Potentially.
Well, now we have a lead on something.
Yeah, we can go check and see if Callista and her brother are maybe at the mansion now. Or the estate.
Or, well, you have a lead on they go hunting apparently on their off time.
Well, maybe. They don't always go, so they might just be back at the estate right now. Or they might just be in town, so the guards that are on duty might know where they went.
We could also settle our tab at the tavern if anybody's still there.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Alright, well we're going back to the estate anyways, so I guess we should head back to the tavern first.
Yeah, we should probably settle up on that. Flying cat simulator.
You
Alright, let's
just
go.
saw that?
I commented on that like an hour ago.
I don't have it. I just opened it.
Oh my god.
I totally read it wrong the first time.
So you head back to the tavern and find that it is completely closed off, and there is one short-looking guy wandering around in the area.
Is this the investigator?
Well, he was a halfling, so you're guessing.
Meow.
Wasn't his name like William or something?
That is his name.
Oh yeah, it was William. Shall we go ask if like the inn keeps around? Cause
Hey,
like
Solania, why don't you go help him?
I'm just gonna go up and ask if maybe the inn keeps settling up on tabs or anything around.
Sorry, who are you?
I was one of the guests who was staying here. I was just wondering if the innkeep was settling up on any tabs or if that was going to be an issue.
I'm not sure.
Just wondering. I heard. Yeah. I was out when this happened. Is there any progress made on who caused it?
Not that I can tell, no. I guess it depends. Which incident are you referring to?
I'm just curious. Since you're new to the area, is there anything I can help you with?
Make a deception check.
Okay. I'm genuinely asking this guy since he seems new to the area if he needs help with anything. Like, I'm not trying to be deceptive.
But you're not new to the area.
I'm not new.
Oh, you're asking him if he is.
Either way, 19.
Okay, well, most of that cut out for me. So what were you saying to him?
I was asking, since if you're new to the area, if I could help you with anything.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought you were saying you were new to the area.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, honestly.
Yeah,
So I was like,
threw
what?
me. I was like, what? Why are you lying to this guy?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I'm not trying to be deceptive. Discord's just being a dick.
Yeah.
Insight check. Are you being deceptive?
No, I've been here for a while. I know
Alright.
exactly what I'm doing.
Alright. For a
I'm
shame,
sorry.
I was.
Who did you say you were again?
Oh, I'm a. Garrus, I was one of the people staying here.
Oh.
We were kind of renting a room and had a tab going. We were hoping to settle. I was out at the time. I wasn't expecting the whole place to go up.
Sure. How much did you owe?
I actually don't know. It was not good with math, so
Should we help him?
Well, if you're not sure how much you owed, and you were never given a bill,
I think I'm good then.
I think you're good.
Alright.
A wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
Although I'm sure if you come into trouble with the law, we'll be sure to let you know.
Alright.
But as far as I'm concerned, you're fine.
Alright. Good luck with all this. Seems to be quite the task.
It's proven to be different, that's for sure.
Alright. Good luck. And I just sort of walk away. I give him like the good luck, thumbs up, and the salute, walk away.
Have fun, whatever you're doing.
Sonic kind of laughs and says, that was one of the most awkward things I've ever had to watch in my life.
It was quite pleasant, to be honest.
It's gonna be awkward having to explain to him about how all this came to be.
Yeah, that'll be a fun explanation.
I'm not gonna lie, Nestor, your roommate kind of sounds like he's having an orgy behind you.
It does sound weird, even though it's just Warframe.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Alright, so I'm guessing you guys are going to win 8 now?
Yeah.
Unless anyone needs anything back from the safe house, I imagine probably also going to be staying there for a while.
I got my shit.
Cal's got all his stuff.
Same here.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, so. Winston's.
You go to Winston's. Are you bringing the carriage with you, or are you leaving?
Bring it with us.
Have we been walking around with a carriage this whole time?
No. That's the
No.
safe house.
No, we went back to the safe house to get the carriage.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
Unless we're going to be like, nah, you need to pay a tax to get that through the city.
I mean, they didn't charge the first time. Anyway,
Let's
you bring the carriage to the estate.
Just try not to get pulled over. I don't think we have registration for this thing.
License
Fuck, were we going over the speed limit?
What's that? Actually, you're right. I'm just making it up.
The speed limit's like 1 horse. We're going over by like 2 horses.
Yeah, the speed limit's 5 buildings per second.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's like really fast. It's like faster than the horses could travel.
That's code for there is no speed limit. Alright, you guys get to the estate. put the carriage in the stables, or in the shed. The horses in the stables. The man on the moon.
Jesus. I ask, I don't know if it's the humans or the elves that are at the gate, but I asked them if they...
They would be the humans.
Alright, if they know where, Callista and Tethrin might be on their day off.
Oh, well, Dethrin's inside. We haven't seen Callista.
Oh, I guess I'll go ask Tethrin.
Okay. You go
Okay.
inside looking for Tethrin.
Tethrin!
You're just assuming that the brother knows who the sister is at all times?
I mean, they literally work with each other like 2 days out of 3, so, you know.
Listen, if I don't have to interact with my brother, I want to know where he is so I can avoid him.
True.
Tethrin!
You find him upstairs in one of the many, many spare rooms on the 3rd floor. Yeah, he's in there reading a book.
What's the book?
Man, does he just have an open door policy?
No,
I mean,
we just happen to just walk in everywhere.
Yeah, well, his door is open. He's just in there reading.
I'm talking about Winston, not the brother.
He is actually reading a book on the different types of giants.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Hey, Tethrin.
Yes,
You seen Callista?
not for several hours.
Do you know where she went?
Not recently.
Do you know where she went when you did know where she went?
Well, she went out for breakfast several hours ago.
Oh, well. I take it she's not a eat breakfast for several hours kind of person?
Not really.
Alright, okay. Guess we'll just wait for her to come back.
Imagine she'll be back at some point. 'Cause, you know, we have to go on duty at midnight.
Alright, well, I come looking for her at midnight, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it's probably like their next shift sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. I'll leave you to your book.
Okay.
See ya.
How you liking that book?
That's interesting.
just the whole party followed her.
How so?
Well, it's got, you know, giants.
Do they only talk about the higher giants, or do they talk about like hill giants, ogres, whatnot?
It kind of references them.
It's probably like a footnote.
Could I borrow that when you're done?
I guess, yeah. I'm almost finished with it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm actually reading about storm giant.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you know that storm giants can breathe under?
Oh, when they not, that's quite interesting. And actually quite terrifying, too, when you put it in
Yeah,
perspective.
makes you want to not go swimming every once in a while.
Yeah. It's like how when you first read about sharks and how... Yeah. Not fun either.
Yeah, but you also think about lightning probably does more damage in water.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's... good point. Storm giants and water, that did.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be a ship getting cross-sected by a giant. That can
Jeez.
breathe water.
Yeah, that's
Throw
I'm gonna go find the, like... Does he have, like, a training area or somewhere here?
Who?
Does Winston have, like, a place where he would, like... I mean, he's a skilled combatant, probably, so he's gotta have, like, a place to train here, right?
Well, I mean, he's got a couple dummies.
I'll go there.
And then there's the rest of your party. Oh! I'm just kidding.
Wait for it.
Yeah, there's a place downstairs.
Alright, I'll head down there then. Alright, let me know if you hear anything. Please.
And make sure you hear something.
Thank you, Solania.
Go find rooms to stay in.
Yeah, at this point, it's just like find a room that's not currently being used, and I guess claim it.
Spork's gonna look for a room that could easily be like transitioned into like a room slash workshop, so like has like a large table in it.
You just gonna start making yourself at home with your tools and shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, easy enough to find. There's a lot of spare
Perfect.
rooms. It is a big estate.
You're gonna find the spare room with the highest right count sheets.
The same. Eventually, everybody finds a room suitable for their needs. Unless you have outrageous needs.
Yeah. Anything the others are doing in this time?
Because then you guys are mostly just waiting for Callista to return.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I'm muted. I said the same thing.
That was awkward. Then I'm assuming you were.
I
probably
was like, we're waiting
responding.
to see Callista. Waiting to see Callista. And everyone's like, so we're waiting to see Callista. I'm like, that's what I said, motherfuckers.
Right?
That was awkward.
Yeah. About 2 hours later, Sfork does a knock on your door.
Who is it?
It's Deathrin. I finished the book.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'll just leave it here.
Well, I open the door once he says that it's
Mage
him.
hand opens the door and takes it.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
okay. Yeah. It's a fun trick.
Stick around, I'm full of them.
Okay.
Better have been sarcasm.
Well, I didn't mean literally stick around. I meant like,
Oh, I thought you were going to show me something.
well, do you like small contained explosions?
Yes?
Think fast, and I throw a firecracker at him.
Jesus.
He doesn't move, and just like, that's kind of cool.
I was about to say, did you light it first?
Yes, I lit it first, of course.
He doesn't react to it all. That was kind of cool.
What? Just gonna go ahead and assume I failed that save.
You can always check.
Nope. I'm playing it the way that I think would be funnier.
He gives you a thumbs up and then walks away.
I probably already set up like a dummy in my room to like train on.
There's a garden, right?
There is a garden, yes.
Probably a very nice
I go
garden.
and hang. I go and lay down in the garden for a bit. Just. What kind of day is it? I forgot about that.
It's a sunny day.
Alright, then I'm just kind of chilling, like, by the flowers, just relaxing.
Okay.
Always sunny in Western.
Until the night falls.
Cal's just sitting in his room working on new designs for a new gun.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I've probably transitioned mine.
Oh god, who's watching Omri?
I've sort of made it like one of those rooms that's also a
Ulri is hunting for wine.
Okay, you go into the wine cellar.
Yes.
You
Don't
find
break 'em this
wine.
time.
She just drinks it in the wine cellar. She doesn't leave the wine cellar.
Okay. A few hours later, Solania, there's a knock on your door.
I'm the fucking outside.
Oh yeah, you are.
By knocking the door, she means knocking the head.
No.
Omri, someone steals
There's a
my
knock
bed
on the
from you.
hedge.
Whoops. Yep. Completely overlooked that. Let's see. It would be Cal. Be a knock on your door.
He would answer it.
All right. You see a tiefling woman.
Yes.
I'm looking for Omri. Have you seen her?
I'm assuming she's not in her room.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. Have you seen Solania?
I believe she was out in the garden.
I'll go check with her. Thank you.
Yep.
A few seconds later, you're waiting outside Solania, and you just hear a voice, like, right next to you. It's like, having fun.
Much. It's very peaceful out.
It is. Nice day.
Did you enjoy your day?
I did, but I can't say the same for the others.
Ooh, that kind of day.
That's always your kind of day. I'm glad you had fun. Army's in the wine cellar, most likely.
I should have guessed.
You want me to go get her?
I'm sure I can find my way.
Okay. So I know we'll get up and still just follow her anyways.
Yeah, she just gets up from her sitting position, walks inside,
Yeah.
immediately goes into the wine cellar. Omri.
Sup?
Why were you looking for me?
Oh, I'm actually... Well, I'm looking for you, but not looking for you. Winston said that you might know about the priest that rolled through town.
I know of them.
What do you know of them?
3 humans.
Uh-huh.
Kind of created a mess while they were here.
What kind of mess?
Stole a few things from the temple.
Oh, okay. Okay, what temple?
The Stormwall.
Aha! Wonderful.
So I
Where
just
they went?
kind of, like, pats Omri's head. They also stole from our friend Garrus.
And they beat him up, too.
Okay.
But don't tell him that, or mention it, because then he gets kind of mad. Actually, no, Cal gets mad. Which I don't really understand why Cal gets mad, but anyways, that's a thing. So, oh, by the way, she reaches into her bag. Want a cookie?
Sure.
There you go. Clams out a cookie.
I love how just every time we see her, we're just feeding the deadly assassin. It's fine.
Yeah, you want a cookie?
It was
I see
baby.
it more as bribing, but yeah.
Oh no, we'll just have a normal conversation, ask her how she is. Want a cookie?
It's conditioning.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like
I mean, it's
bribery.
working. We're not dead, so I mean...
This wine is very good, Callista.
Expensive. Of course it is.
And it is very good. Goodly expensive.
I mean, I think it's time you went to bed.
Nope. One more.
Okay, one more.
Starts reaching around, looking for a non-empty one, like...
Yeah, obviously she's been down there just pulling straight from the damn bottle every time.
Yeah, you look around and you don't see any empty or any bottles. They're all empty around you.
Start looking on the shelves.
All empty.
Shit.
Alright, dear. Come on, it's time for bed.
Solania, with your passive perception, you will have seen Callista cast a spell.
Okay.
I swear there was so much more wine down here when I came. Did I really drink that much? That's a lot of wine.
Yeah, you must have drank it all. It seems empty.
Come
Well,
on.
that's unfortunate.
You might have one in your bag up in your room, hun. Come on.
Oh, I
let's-
probably have one up in my bag. Actually, no, I think I broke all those or drank them.
Remember, you
Spork
got those
break
gifts,
them?
though.
I thought someone broke them. Maybe
You
it
got
was me.
those 2 bottles of gifts just the other day.
Oh, I do have
Come
wine
on.
up in the room.
Up to bed
then.
now. Come on.
I'm trying to imagine like little Solania trying to lift up giant half-orc Omri, like.
No, she's just kind of like, no, come on, up, come on, you can do it. Up, and then just kind of like slowly nudging her towards like the door. Come on, yep, there's a bottle in your room. You got this.
Ultimate like hype girl. Thanks for your help, Callista.
As they walk by, Solania's just kind of gonna smile at her and kind of like just mouth thank you.
I have more cookies if you want cookies during your guard rotation. Just let me know.
Sure.
Have a good night. Don't kill your brother.
I would. Never mind. And she just like stands there until after you guys leave.
Or we just like throws an arm around Sladia like, you need to drink more. I don't remember what room I'm in. There's too many rooms. I just keep thinking about the room that almost killed me.
I keep thinking about that too, but I remember.
You want to go try and get back in there?
No.
But like, I bet you I could totally skip through everything now, like, cat-like.
No.
Or you could actually, or you could just become a cat, and then you could actually do everything cat-like.
How about we plan this more out in a couple hours, huh? You said I needed to drink more after all.
This is true. Sleep. Makes it to room flop. Just face first into the bed.
All right. So you.
Good enough.
Yeah, you go into a room, and you face plant.
Plamp.
Yep. And Garrus, you hear a loud thud.
I was just like, no, other room, next door.
Garrus, I can't lift her up.
I could fix this, but you know how she's gonna fit. How she's gonna be.
Just pick her up and put her in the room. We're only 2 doors down. Come on.
All right, fine. Lifting.
She just like starts swatting him like, no, I want to stay in this bed. This bed.
This bed doesn't have wine, dear. Come on, to your
But
room.
this bed has pillows. She's just like holding onto the pillows and holding onto the bed. And she's like, no.
I swear to God, you guys can go get there.
She just starts like kicking at Garrus, like, get away from me! Stop it!
Omri, I gave you all of my pillows already, hun. You have tons of pillows.
But I like these pillows.
She's just a 5-year-old.
Then we'll give you these pillows, but come on, hun. We
But
have to
I want
move you
these
first.
pillows on this bed.
She's just a giant, strong 5-year-old.
Garrus, just for the night, please. I can't. Please.
Not that she'd remember.
Honestly, I spend most of it either training. I don't really. I do that when y'all are either early in the morning asleep or very late at night. I'm that guy who gets up real early for the shower before everybody, steals the hot water.
Good night.
Moving her out of my room.
Thank you. Do you want some candy? I still have some left over. It's not much, but that's about all I can offer other than a thank you and candy.
That's fine.
Oh, and flowers. Flowers. That's about all I got right now.
Alright, I'm assuming something happened here?
Where'd the
required her
pillows
to be
go?
You're laying on them, honey. Just turn over.
These are the wrong pillows.
No, they're not. You're just imagining
They're
it.
wrong pillows.
We're just having this conversation while we're just like turning her over into her actual bed.
Yeah.
And she just sort of like grabs all of the pillows on her bed and just like holds them next to her and she's like, pillows.
Like you said, she's like a drunk 3-year-old.
Now, Garrus, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'm assuming something required the moving of her.
No, she just drank a lot. I was in the garden. I left her in the wine cellar. She just drank a lot, and I
We
can't
need to-
lift her.
We need to put a lock on the wine cellar.
Callista was very nice and helped.
Oh, saw Callista. How'd that go?
So along with your sword, they stole other things from the church as well. Well, from the temple
Yeah.
as well.
Yep, that temple's not gonna be happy.
Thieves! The clerics are thieves.
Yes, they are, honey. Yes, It was, what was it, 2 humans? Was that right?
It was
3.
3 humans.
so they should. So this shouldn't be that hard to take care of.
Yeah, Callista said they
Mhm.
did cause a lot of issue in the town, so it's probably a big thing right now.
Yeah, it's good to know. That also means that the church might be willing to help if somebody were to go out and look for these people.
Well, they'd probably want their things back, so I think so that you would at least get help.
Yeah, you might want also maybe some, third parties who are looking to make a quick buck.
Mumry just like giggles in her sleep and she's like, stupid Stormlord losing his stuff.
Assuming you get where I'm hinting at here.
Yeah.
That they might be willing to hire some outside third parties not associated with their church to get their stuff back, so that they don't lose face.
Yeah.
I'll have to run that by Sforik. He might be interested, especially if we can convince them to, pay a little of that communion money.
That is
Yeah,
awful.
Churches are. Let's just be real. Churches are making a lot of fucking money. I say out of character.
Okay. So I was just kind of gonna look at her and goes, "Be safe. I'll be babysitting."
Yeah, you'll keep watch. I'll make sure she doesn't try and sleep in my bed again, especially while I'm asleep. That'll. Ugh.
Just lock your door. It'll be fine. I'll keep mine unlocked. I'll keep my door open, and if she stumbles somewhere, she'll fall into my room. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to run that by Sforik. Sort of walks out, shutting the door, going to Sforik's. If he's awake, actually, I'm gonna knock first because I'm the decent roommate.
So I was just kind of gonna sigh and life now, and just kind of sit down.
Who is it?
Scaris, I got a lead on those clerics, and it might also get us some gold. Potentially.
Okay.
If you're willing to open the... Can I come in and explain it?
Hold on. And you just hear like
I'm just checking in case you're doing something that involves, volatile substances.
you just hear the sound of like several metal slides and switches being flipped and moved before the door finally
Put
opens.
all the locks on the door.
They're not all locks. Some of them are traps.
Yeah, so once you get the door open, Garrus will
Yeah,
be like,
the door opens and sort of like, so what's up? I was in the middle of reading.
yeah, apparently, said clerics stole from the Church of the Stormlord. Yeah. Several items. And it caused a big ruckus in the city. So my thought process is, a church gets robbed. Perhaps they might be willing to hire some potentially third parties to retrieve said items to, save face.
Oh. It's not where you can take the
Okay.
So I was just wondering if that might be a potential option for us to explore.
Yeah, if you think that's a way of making money, then yeah, go for it.
I'm just running it by you, so at least, we're on the same page here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like they're hiring the clasp or anything. They're hiring us, which is a separate group of people than the clasp itself.
Okay. And plus, shut the fuck up, dog.
That's a dog?
One second.
Garrus, why do you have a dog in your room?
We don't want to know.
Alright, so, potential third party that, as far as they know, they've never heard about, we're not the clasp, so we're not associated with crime. And, follower of the Stormlord, towards myself, I have a vested interest in seeing the items returned to the church.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So in the church's eyes, we look good. We look capable.
Okay, bitch. Okay, Jamie.
So I'm just throwing it out there that we definitely seem hireable for this.
Right. Yes. I get what you're saying. Do you want me to facilitate this? Is that what you're going for here?
I was gonna offer maybe we go down there, see about negotiating maybe a contract to see these items returned, including the thing that they stole from me. Make some pay, get some stuff back. Everybody wins.
Why can't you do it?
Because it's 3 clerics, and they're kind of immune to one of my abilities to make people cause fear. Feel fear.
No, why can't you go talk to the church?
Oh, right. I can... Okay, fine. I will talk to the church about it.
Okay. Good talk.
In the meantime, I will let you get back to your book.
Door
closes.
closes.
How's that going?
Slides start moving all over the place.
Just walking away.
You hear like a gear cranking.
Just walking away.
Okay. So, you all rest for the evening, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
In the middle of the night,
get those long rest benefits.
anyone who hears it, Omri, you hear a thump. Omri wakes up on the floor,
Okay, good.
rolled off the bed.
I have made sure to lock my door.
Cal heard it.
I'm literally next door. I definitely heard that.
Svorik is too ingrained in his book.
Slowly just kind of sighs and, alright.
Just like, look, still breathing? Alright.
I throw a blanket on you, you're fine.
I definitely borrowed like one of the dragon chess sets and also put that in there, so it's like that room is interesting to look at.
Alright. Everybody wakes up in the morning. Except for Cat. I'm just kidding. Sit what? What?
Cal.
Definitely going down to his kitchen
Cal
and
never went to
dining
sleep.
room. I'm definitely going down to his kitchen to make the most important meal of the day.
Alright, there's no bacon.
I mean,
Stole the words out of my mouth.
if you tell me Winston's vegetarian, I'm pretty sure half of us will riot.
Nope, he's not a vegetarian. There's just no bacon.
He specifically requested no bacon because bacon's fucking weak.
Okay, good. At least he's not vegan.
Omri has not made it to the breakfast table yet.
gotta roll her way down the stairs.
She's just like crawling like through the hallway, like
Eventually, you guys hear thunk 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 thunk
Yeah.
thunk thunk thunk.
I was kind
And
of
then several minutes later, just thunk 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 thunk. Just, oh, yeah, Omri's on the stairs.
Lonnie just kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, Omri's up now."
I was kind of
and you just hear groaning as she just like kind of hobbles into the room.
Then more.
No, she by the time she gets to the bottom of the stairs, she stands up. She just had to roll her way down. And she
I mean, that was the joke about her finding more stairs to fall down.
and she gets into the sits and just kind of like drops her head onto the table.
Accidentally rolls down the stairs.
Totally. She was just too lazy to use her legs, so she was like, "Fuck it."
The thud in the middle of the night. It was just gonna be Omri breaking down Garrus's door for the pillow. Yeah! Boom! Hello.
The joke is there that she like just slithers away across the, finds her way down the wine cellar stairs, just like, oh no.
Well, I'll get some here. Turns out that
her head's just like she's just sitting there with her head like on essentially just on the table in front of her, and you just see her hands out, like she's not looking, but her hands are out on the table just looking for things to grab, like food.
yeah.
Doesn't even bother looking up. She just like hits a plate and just like drags it towards her, like
just sliding over like the
It's an
home
empty plate.
hangover remedy that I typically give.
Yeah, it's a plate that was set for you that's just sitting there. That's empty.
Yeah, it turns out that a Callistic has the hallucinatory terrain, so because in the wine cellar it's still all empty wine bottles. Fuck!
So like I'll be filling Cal's lunch. I'll be filling Cal, Theron, and Omri once she's mostly there on this idea of getting a contract from the church.
What church again? What?
Oh, like the one that was robbed.
What church? There was a church was robbed? What? When?
She was drunk, dear. She doesn't remember.
Right. So Callista apparently told you and Solania that
Oh,
the
that
three
explains
clerics
why
that
I'm down a couple cookies.
Yeah,
Oh.
a couple.
Okay. I might have eaten
Whatever.
some too.
Alright,
Continue.
whatever. Apparently 3 human clerics robbed the Stormlord's church and myself of, important items. Made a big ruckus, and apparently,
Yeah, we're gonna go kick some cleric butt. Cool, let's do it.
I'm just throwing it out there. we approach the church about potential contract of employment to retrieve
Cool.
said
If they
items.
say no, then we'll just go get it back anyways, because we didn't do all that shit in that arena for nothing.
Also true. I was
Cool.
just wondering if
Awesome.
maybe you wanted to get paid for kicking the cleric asses.
Less words, Garrus. Less words. Less. Yes. I don't care. Just. Yeah.
So who's up for kicking cleric ass and getting paid for it, hopefully?
Omri
If
just
they're
raises
willing
her
to pay
hand.
us.
Still laying on the table, just raises the hand.
It's like for once you agree with me on something.
She's a little sad drunk at the moment. Well, no, a little sad hungover at the moment.
No, I'm not sad hungover. I am hung. This is just hungover.
You look sad, honey.
Oh.
You look pathetic right now.
Yep. Feeling it. It's great.
Would you like my hangover care?
No, I will suffer.
Alright, it's fine. I'll drink this Bloody Mary myself then.
Enjoy.
Anyone else care to chime in on this?
I mean, it's an idea at least.
I mean, Theron, I figure you're all for. I figured you'd be all for, helping a church that was robbed to get its stuff back.
I mean, I don't particularly care about the church in specific.
But, it's a principle of the matter. The church was robbed. You're a cleric. Figure that's something you have a vested interest in. I know it's typically not your god, but I think you'd react the same way if it was a god you were a follower of.
It seems strange to me that it follows that the Stormlord would steal
it does,
from the church, but...
Yes, it does seem weird that a church of that deity in particular got robbed. You think it'd be well guarded?
In any case, it's something we can do, something that sets us on a path, I guess. Something that can while away our time while we're waiting for Winston to become Margrave. And
You just want the forge, don't you?
I'll be honest, not particularly.
I mean, you want a forge, probably not that forge.
But in any case, I suppose at the very least we'll be attempting to get the sword that you won fairly with back.
Cal, any opinions?
Nope.
There's nothing?
What do you want me to say?
I guess you're already pretty interested, I'm assuming, right?
Well, yeah, I'd like to help you get your weapon back.
Yeah.
And the potential, pay as well.
If we get pay out of it, that's a benefit.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Would anyone like to accompany me to the church to speak with them about maybe paying us for this job?
Will sit that one out. Come get me when you need me to hit something.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Recommend that. I'll at the very least go with you. Might look a little better.
Also, enhanceability is always a good thing. Anyone else?
I'll come along.
Alright. I'm just figuring, given our current circumstances, going with at least 2 or 3 people is safer than going alone at this point.
Yeah. Safety in numbers.
Swark, any plans while we're gone?
Read my book.
Alright. Hopefully you get some interesting ideas from that. Yeah. Head into the church. Unless anyone's stopping me. Let the guards on the way out know we'll be back.
Okay. Who's all going?
Cal, myself, and Garrus.
Yeah.
So the three of you let the two tieflings going.
You're just good to give notice when you're leaving and when you'll be back, so as to know that you can be
Or
expected
at
to
least
return.
when we expect to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They give you a nod and you make your way to the temple district. After a little while, not terribly, you do find to the Storm King's temple. Or not Storm King, my bad.
Stormlords.
Potato, potato.
Storm Lord, Storm King, Storm Queen. That's right. That's good.
No, the Storm King's something in favor. Yeah, and alright.
Don't tempt the DM.
Anyways,
Yeah. Ask around for whoever might be in charge currently.
Yeah, you are directed to a guy that seems to be praying in an altar.
Just sort of give him like a excuse me. So I hate to interrupt your prayer. I was around here a couple days ago. Apparently y'all got robbed around the same time I did.
The child of the storm also right.
Yes, I was hoping maybe to me and my compatriots aid you in getting those items back.
I mean, we don't know where they are.
There is that. We have a we were hoping to like help investigate as well as retrieve the items and return what was stolen to their proper owners. So the church and myself would get.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go out looking for them, I'm not gonna tell you not to.
Mm-hmm. We will be we're currently light on funds at the moment, so we were hoping maybe upon return to maybe help get a small amount of compensation for the seeing the return of said items to your church.
Sure. I mean, they took all of our money that we had. I was in our coffers, but if you can return it, I'm sure we can happily give you a portion of it.
Okay. So it'll just be a case of finding them, getting the items, returning them, and if everything's fair, potentially getting paid for it. So.
Yeah, as long as it's all there.
Mm-hmm.
Might also be helpful to know where else Stormlord temples are here.
Yeah, this may not be the only one that could potentially get robbed.
Well, it has been.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure of any others, at least. There might be one in Iman. I know there's
Mm-hmm.
probably one across the sea.
Well, there, of course, there's that one. But they wouldn't be ballsy enough to go near that one.
Yeah, my guess is they're just kind of roaming around. If you can figure out some way of tracking or figuring out where they might go, or if they're after something, trying that out. They can
Alright.
be anywhere.
Alright. He did say he was after important artifacts pertaining to Stormlord. Do you know of any that are still yet to be found? Or are found and are currently in possession by anyone besides myself?
Artifacts of the storm. Well, I know.
Yeah. Did Josh cut out for anyone else but me?
Cut out for me too.
No, yeah.
I stopped talking.
DM has to think.
Yeah. Trying to think if he would know this or not.
Did we already ask what was stolen? I missed that.
No, they didn't.
Might be a good
But-
thing to ask.
He says, I know that there's more artifacts out there. At least there was in the past. I'm not sure if they're around anymore. There was this highly sought after equipment. I believe they were a pair of gloves.
Oh no.
I think they were called the Titan Stone Knuckles.
He can't be that ball. I say this out of character. He can't be that fucking ballsy.
Oh, they can be.
I don't know if those are
That's death.
still in existence.
They really shouldn't be, but they can be.
I mean, surely, I mean, would I know of the record of the last wielder of those?
Probably.
I feel like, are you an idiot not to hear about this guy who fought in an arena? Sure, yeah. If they are, that would be death for him.
I'm sure, but I mean,
That would be utter suicide to get those.
What exactly did they steal from this temple?
well, gold and some paintings.
Hmm.
We don't really have any artifacts.
So nothing of necessary holy import.
Not
Any,
really.
Might have just been something to supplant their journeys then.
Any particular other churches that have been robbed recently?
Not that I know of.
Hmm.
As far as I know, we were the only ones that were hit.
Strange. I'll follow up on this information and look into where they might be going next.
Gonna go get their asses kicked by a fucking Goliath.
They get their asses kicked by Goliath. I want to be front row and center for that.
Well, have fun. Thanks for offering your assistance. We certainly could use it in this time of need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless there's anything else we need, I'll be heading back to the mansion to inform the party of this recent development of potential pay if we find them.
Sure. What's the rest of the party doing while they're gone?
I am reading the giant book, trying to learn as much as I can about hill giants and other lesser giants.
Okay.
Well, that's okay.
He's rereading the footnote.
Omri just went and found a couch somewhere and just like collapsed on it. Like super ungracefully, like 1 foot on like the armrest. Just laying there like
Almost looked like she fell there from like 50 feet up. Just,
yeah, basically.
I'm here.
Like a deadbeat dad that's sinking into his recliner during sports night.
Basically.
Okay.
She's just hanging out until anyone comes to get her. She's just chilling.
Okay. A couple hours later, they come back.
We've
Unless
got
there was anything else you guys were doing while you were out.
Unless anybody needed anything.
No, I don't know.
Need anything, Cal?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So a couple hours later, you return to the estate.
Fill them in that we have gotten the... Fill everyone in that we have gotten the okay from the church to look after, to go after them, and you know, God damn it, like it's actually a book bigger than him.
Yeah,
By like 6 feet.
Yeah, yeah, like not a book about giants. It is a giant book.
It is a giant book about giants.
Yeah, it's a giant-sized book on giants.
Yeah, it's like on a lectern. Fill them in that we've gotten the okay to go after these guys, kick their asses, and potentially there is a chance of pay.
The main issue there is that we don't know where they went or where they're going.
Yeah, there will be the issue of tracking them and finding them.
Unfortunately, we also don't know where they came from.
Also a point of contention, too. And if only we had a ranger that was good at her job.
Well, is currently disposed.
Also true. Perhaps when she's less what's the word, indisposed, we could convince her, you know, oh, you found a bigger book?
Just that one place stage looks like a giant fucking book.
Yeah, when she's less hurt in the mind, we'll potentially offer the whole, you know, doing the ranger's job sort of thing.
I mean, maybe, but it still might require tracks.
Mm-hmm. Which could be several days old, but
Not only several days
I have
old.
faith in her skills.
I mean, maybe it's at least a start.
Considering they did knock me like 20 feet away with like the power of their two shields knocked together.
Using 2 shields to fight? That's weird.
Yeah, you like brought up 2 shields, knocked them together, and then pushed me 20 feet away. With like some sort of force.
Can't say I've heard of anybody who can do that.
Really? You've never heard of like anyone of your skill set being able to do that?
Nobody that I'm immediately aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people in Cirque du Soleil Hammer that I was around, not like me.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were some other more, I guess, warp races is what you'd call them. Some people who studied the history of the dwarves and smithing practices, but for the most part, they were all like me. Well, really, all of them were like me. Most of them were just more like me.
I hate to interrupt Spork's reading, but I've got a question for him.
It's just every time it's a new sound set.
I think at some point he's just.
Are you
he just put,
knocking?
like, I'll knock and like. I got something to ask. If you would like, I could just put it on a note and pass it under the door if you'd like.
I can hear you just fine. What is it?
Alright. Just wondering if you've heard anyone being able to use like a thunderous force to knock somebody away several feet.
Like a thunder wave spell?
Yes, something like that.
I mean, it's a very common spell.
How hard would it be able to, how hard would it be to like track magic or clerical in nature?
What? You want me to track someone who used a spell once a couple days ago?
I'm just wondering if it would be possible for someone to track sort of like the magic that clerics, use and give off. You know how like you can do that sort of detecting thing that gives you like the school of magic?
You're talking about divination magic, yes.
Yes.
As far as I know, there's no spells that let you follow the trace of magic that was left over a while ago. Your best bet is, I don't know, like having Solania track an item that the guy had.
Just wonder, would it be possible to make one of those? If so, that'd be incredibly useful.
Make one of what?
Like an item that could sort of track a trace of arcane or divine magic.
I don't know, maybe.
Just
I'd
a
have to
suggestion.
invent. I would have to invent it.
Just a
It doesn't
suggestion.
exist.
Just like Geiger Counter.
Just a suggestion.
I have more important magical things to be trying to build than
Either way.
a hypothetical magical item that lets you follow people's spells.
He just wants a magical Geiger Counter.
Maybe so, I'm just throwing it out there as a potential thing you could research. Sounds like it would make for an interesting experiment. Anyway, he's left already. Thing is, I was just happening through a closed door, I'm just gonna walk away.
So you walk away. What's
Anything?
the plan?
You asking me specifically, or the party in general?
In general.
Just chilling here, waiting for someone to come get me.
Spending a lot of time in the 30.
I mean, I'll definitely float the idea to Omri. Like, would you like to do some tracking?
Huh? What?
I was just, if you're not, too hungover, would you like to
I mean,
track some sons of bitches?
I'm still very hungover, but I will gladly track sons of bitches. She just kind of rolls off the couch. And it's just like,
Flop.
and then just like, gets up. All right, let's go.
You just want to go.
I don't know. Do you want to? Oh God, hang on.
Pick me up or anything?
Okay, no, I'm good. Never mind. No, I'm fine. Totally fine. Point me in the direction.
I sort of look at Sarah, give him that look of like, sure, this is a good idea.
Oh my God, Garrus, let's go.
Okay, fine. For once I agree with you on something, I will follow your lead.
Well, don't follow my lead. I need to follow you to the leads.
Okay, fine. I will lead you to where the fuck the shit went
Is it
down.
just the two of you going?
No. Claudia!
Yes.
You want Flying to babysit?
go.
I was assuming Sarah was coming.
I want to kill Garrus in a hungover rage. Theron, you come too. Sonia's small.
Okay.
Let's go.
Cal's coming too.
This
All right.
can't.
We get
Just
Sfork?
take a
No, he's
run.
busy. Let's go.
Let's just let Sword agree. He'll be fine.
Man.
Omer just like yells really loud to the house. Sfork! We're going tracking!
Pick me up some gunpowder on your way back.
She turns to leave, turns back, and is like, can you bring, or well, not bring, but can you send Cog?
It's like walk the cat while you're out.
Wait.
let Cog stretch his wings. Especially he just opens the window and lets Cog out that way.
Meow.
Is Cog here?
Meow.
Hey, let's go, buddy.
Spork opens the window and lets Cog out after he does the 20 locks on the fucking window.
No, there's a cat door.
Oh, yeah.
Cat door on the window?
No, there is no window. What?
But you
Oh,
think
yes.
the one room
Spork
without
would have
windows.
a window?
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
Oh, right. Spork would take the tactically sound room with no windows.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so nobody can come in and steal his shit. Or just,
Alright, let's go.
Nobody can throw a bomb to it.
Yeah, he wants to control the number of entrances.
Lead on, Garrus.
I will lead our intrepid, hungover ranger to where the shit went down.
Cal keeps his disguise on.
Yes, there surely won't be thousands of footprints.
Alright, you are led to an alleyway near the temple.
I
Look for
don't-
tracks and any
I
sort of
don't know if-
signs of these clerics that I could maybe find in this alleyway.
I will give you advantage on that.
I have advantage regardless because they humanoids.
Oh yeah, they are humans.
I mean, depending on what Josh makes me roll, obviously.
It's already now.
Oh, you're trying to track them?
Yeah.
Make ace or well.
Woo! Advantage.
no.
No, survival! It's survival! Don't do this to me!
Make an investigation check.
First? Oh, okay, that's fair.
Nah, okay.
Huh.
Oh no, that's to recall information about them. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Alright, investigating time! Let's go!
You still got the advantage?
I mean, that's up to Josh.
I mean, it's...
You
it's
You don't
Yeah.
have it by
I don't know.
I will help you.
I have advantage when it's survival. On you.
No, I think Garrus is helping.
But yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I will be
Investigating
helping.
time. I don't have a very good investigation, so this is. Oh, thank God.
19.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I would have gotten it regardless, but the 2 scared me.
All right. So with that, you find several tracks. Not a ton because it's an alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
But you find some that seem to be more in line for what you're looking for. Kind of sunken into one spot is two pair, or a single pair of boot prints with a small lighter trail leading up to them. Where you're guessing somebody stood for a prolonged amount of time. And then 10 feet ahead of that, a pair of boots facing the other direction, as if they were facing each other.
Oh.
Also kind of dug into the ground. But you see, leading off of that, it seems as if those boots were drug through the ground and dirt, 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Garrus. I go, Garrus, lift up your foot.
Fine. Okay. Fine.
And
Yep.
like grab his foot as he pulls it up and look at his boot print. Do I recognize his boot print?
It looks the same as the boot print that got dragged through the mud 25
All right. Hey, Garrus, that's you. All right.
Oh yeah. So I'm
Can
assuming the others
I-
that you want to follow.
Now I will attempt to follow the tracks of the things that dragged him here.
Well, you also find
Oh.
it'd be 4 broken arrows on the ground.
That's when they shot me.
Pick those up. Here,
No,
Garrus.
broken.
They're broken.
I know. I give the broken pieces to Garrus. Here,
Oh.
souvenir.
Just
Here, trophies.
like when she's not looking, discard them.
And you also find at the edge of that 25 feet what appears to be as if somebody was laying down. Hey,
That's where I was laying for about
Hey,
3
Garrus,
hours.
look, it's actually you.
But you see a pair of footprints that lead up to it. Boot prints, I should say. And then continue past and out the other side of the alley.
I follow those.
Okay, you can make a survival check.
Let's
I
do
will
this.
follow her.
Okay, here we go. 21.
Okay. You follow out to the paved road. And the tracks fade, but you do follow bits of mud that were left behind. And eventually come to, after about an hour or so walking and tracking, you come to a stable. What appears to be a it will be a stable where you can store your horses or other forms of transportation.
Well, this could be problematic. They might already be out of here.
Well, there has to be someone manning the stables, so they have
Probably.
to know who's coming
Oi!
in and out.
Is there anybody here? Is there anybody
Hello?
outside? Oh, there we
Hello?
go.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Right here.
Hello?
Yes, thank you, Cog.
This voice is coming from in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Go inside.
okay, going inside.
All right. You find a elderly, not like super old, but definitely not middle-aged gentleman who appears to be tied to a pole.
Oh,
Huh.
this is problematic.
You can
You
see
know-
that there used to be a gag over his mouth, but he has since managed to get it off. So it's just kind of hanging
Okay.
down around his neck.
This is definitely something you do in the privacy of your own home, not in the workplace.
I'm pretty sure he was not willingly put here.
I know, Garrus. Go
I
over and
knew
untie
it,
the
yes.
old dude.
Yeah, getting him down.
I mean,
Well,
he's not.
Yeah,
hanging,
I think he's just tied to a
around
chair.
it.
Yeah, that's why I said untie the old dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's around one of the center poles holding. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Still. Ooh.
Just tie him. Just untie him. Let him down. Just like,
thank you. Who's there? And you notice he can't see anything. He is blind.
course he is.
The three men who
Uh,
tied you to this pole.
There was only one man, or woman,
There were
or person.
the rough individual who tied you to this pole, man or woman, doesn't matter. Do you happen to have any information on where they might have come from or where they're going?
Well, they took 3 horses of mine,
Okay.
at least from what I can tell by the sound.
Okay,
Might have been
so-
4.
What do these horses
Mhm.
look like?
I don't know.
True. Good point.
yeah,
Has
okay,
anyone
so,
ever mentioned to you what your horses look like?
I'm
No.
guessing this man is not magically blind.
Okay. Do you have a breed that you know of they might have been? Like general build?
Big?
Alright,
we
this is not
talking
happening.
we talking like draft horse big or war horse big?
What are those?
This is pointless, Garrus.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, from the sound, do you know what direction it sounded like they left in?
Well, it sounded like, at least, depending on how many there were, 2 of them went northeast, and at least 1 of them went west.
Meow.
Maybe 3 of them went northeast, and 1 of them went west. Or maybe
But-
5 of them went
So
northeast.
northeast and west.
And west.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't
Alright,
know how
that's
many.
Okay.
that's fine. Directions are good. Thank you.
Mhm.
Josh
Meow.
question.
Yeah, Cog,
Yeah.
do you need something?
I assume this gentleman is magically blind, so I would presume that I cannot just lesser restoration and make him see again.
Correct.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna try.
He was magically blinded?
No. He probably has cataracts.
Oh, that's natural causes.
Yeah. Or some other way that
Mm-hmm.
I can end one
He's just
disease or
blind.
condition inflicting it, but that's also up to DM discretion on if I can cure that. That's probably more of a greater restoration thing.
Well, it would be something. But lesser restoration would not be.
How much do you
Yeah.
generally, sell/rent your horses for?
Well, normally they're for people to just get around town. They don't usually leave town. People come up and they say, "Hey, I'm gonna borrow your horse."
Alright, well, how much are your horses worth?
A lot.
That's wonderful. Do you have a number?
Usually I didn't buy them; they were given to me.
To replace them, it will cost you how much?
Probably 100 of these coins.
And what does he hold out? Copper?
No, he holds out a gold coin.
Okay.
Alright.
I just
Yeah.
owe this coin.
I assume
Alright.
that the coins are differently sized or shaped enough that you can tell them based on feel.
Yeah.
Alright. Good to know. What's the name of this place?
I just call it the stables.
It's like this particular
okay.
tavern.
Yeah, I didn't really come up with a name.
Alright, well, okay. What's
It's
your
this
name? Do
particular-
you have a name?
Yeah, my name's Ed.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Ed.
Do you have 2 friends, one also named Ed and one named Eddie? Is yours
Curious.
with 2 D's or 1?
3.
Curious. Okay.
And,
Here I was going with the Mr. Ed joke.
Curious.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Generally, how long do your horses usually last in given continuous riding? Do you know?
No.
you've probably never really been through
Strange
continuous
question.
riding before.
I mean, I can't really see to ride them. So I
Okay.
haven't taken them out much. But
So, it's alright.
Give
Thanks,
it-
thanks for your help, Ed. This
Okay.
is we're good. Thanks.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure right now all you need to know is the direction, right?
Yeah, knowing how long these horses can last for is not really gonna do anything. Alright, I go out and I
Alright.
look for horsey tracks, presumably in a fast pace to the, what was it, northeast and west? Northwest and west? Northeast and west?
Northeast.
Northeast and west.
Northeast and west. Looking for...
So,
We'll start with northeast.
yeah, so it looks like we got some tracks heading to
Alright.
Terst and some film.
I'm not gonna make you roll, because you definitely find horse tracks. Because there's a lot of them. You are on one of the paved roads. So it's like, it's hard to find them, because they're not muddy. They're not leaving behind a footprint.
Yeah.
But also, this is a well-traveled road.
Yeah, alright. What direction? So northeast is what? Terst?
Yep.
Wonderful. What's west?
Yeah. West is roughly Amman.
Eventually I'm on.
Yeah. They have to pass through other smaller towns and areas, but
There's
that's the end.
there's another city called Kaimel, which is a little bit south on the road west.
Yeah.
Like you hit like a 4-way intersection, and you can keep going west to Iman,
Yeah,
or go
it's-
south just a
it's-
little bit to Kaimel, or go
Yeah.
north to Craghammer.
Fuck. Okay, so we got 3 different.
Possibility.
Alright, everyone, looks like we're going to Terst. Or
Yeah, I pulled that one up to look at it.
Who knows? Maybe they're actually going to Drina, and they're just going past Terst.
also possible. Man, I wish we had a way to get in contact with.
Yes, if only we had a way of getting in contact with Afariel.
I don't know how to summon Birdman.
And I've never met him.
You had a spell.
I've never met him.
Contact people you've met before.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
I
never
don't
met
have
him.
that. Yeah,
I do. I've just never met him.
Yeah. Womp womp.
And he most likely has it too. He's just lazy.
Whoa, we don't go that route.
What?
Am I
Alright, well.
wrong?
No.
Alright, well
That's
then,
what he has his minions for.
let's bring this back, I guess, to the... I was gonna say to the group, but we're only missing Sphoric. Yeah.
I mean,
this'll-
yeah, that plus he can probably hear through Cog.
That's true.
Mao.
Hi, Cog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
I try-
Cog meowing, but in
Pet.
Spork's voice.
I try and pet Cog. Does he let me?
Cog flies away
Oh.
and perches on a fence nearby, just staring at you. Meow.
Man. Come on, Cog. I already said I'm sorry.
He actually, you guys do notice too, as you purchase on the fence, there's a raven.
Is it Edgar?
Is it?
That's
Is
just-
it?
No.
It's just a random raven.
I look around. Do I see more ravens?
Yeah. I
And
was
or
thinking-
crows and or blackbirds of any kind?
No.
Okay, it just happens to be a random raven.
Yeah, just happens to be there.
Let's
What you can tell.
I forget. Are Tresson's beasts
Yeah.
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Or
but he
both.
also
Yeah.
he also understands common.
Cog is going to ask the raven if it knows where the smarter raven is.
Martyr raven.
The raven that seems to have a purpose or like a master other than just surviving.
The one that seems to be like a pet.
The new
Yeah.
in town. the
Yeah.
bird who's new in town.
He's new in town.
And he brought a lot of friends. He had a
You
really
really
big
are.
entourage.
You just wanted to make that joke.
Okay. The murderer has flown northeast.
The murderer has flown northeast.
Of
Alright, they
course.
went back to Terst. It's obvious.
Well,
Alright. Anyways, we start walking back to the estate.
I will follow you.
Cog follows.
And we're just like kind of keeps looking at Cog like, let me pet you, let me pet you, let me pet you.
All right, and you make it back to the estate.
Svarek, we're home!
I guess the general consensus is they went
Go up to
northeast.
Svarek's room and knock. Svarek!
Well, the thing is
Alright.
that unfortunately, we
What?
We're back.
I heard you the first time.
I know, I just wanted to just knock. Anyways, can I come in?
Click, 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 click.
I don't know. Can you?
I open the door!
It's locked.
God.
Damn it. I feel like I'll get in trouble if I try and kick the door down for it. Can you let me in? Or, like, come join us downstairs? Whatever. Okay, thanks, bye! Downstairs.
I like to think that Sport just has his like complex lock system set up in such a way that he doesn't have to install it every time. It just slips around the door jamb.
He needs to like unlock everything separately, but when he needs to lock it, it's just like a single like gear turn,
Yeah.
and then everything just it shoots out.
yeah. He just like pushes the button and just boink.
Yep. So
whatever, Crunk.
after like a minute or so of him disarming everything, he comes downstairs or wherever we are. I thought his room was like below
I
ground,
don't
but
know.
whatever.
Okay, well then he's up with us.
We're
then.
just gonna be in the common room.
We're in the basement lounge.
Whatever.
The basement lounge.
Oh, so
Yeah,
we've just,
there we go.
We've just made the basement lounge our headquarters.
Yep. Alright, so looks like they went neither some of them went northeast to Turst or beyond. And the rest of them went west to who knows where.
Heading towards Amon at least. We unfortunately
definitely
the individual that
Amon, for sure Amon.
gained the information from wasn't the most helpful.
He's
Yes,
blind.
that's what Cog told me.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
that's
right. Cog was there.
What
Right.
did Cog
Yeah.
get anything from the Raven? I noticed them having a
Cog
Sure.
said the Raven said that the flock flew northeast. I'm assuming the Raven meant they left to the northeast.
Alright, so they went back to Afariel too. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess Zechariah's job was done here, so
Seems like all
all roads lead to Turst.
Clearly. Well, Cal, how do you feel about heading towards that way?
If we have to, then let's do it.
I mean, we don't have to go like I've said many times. We don't have to go in town. We can go around and just
Well,
go
we can
around
just go.
to like the.
We can also just go through and not stop.
I'd rather just not go near where all those people are. If
Yeah,
people
if
from
we are being
Whitestone
hunted.
are there for Cal, so we're better off just not even going into town at all.
Well, yes, it's just a matter of the closer we get that way, the more likely we are to encounter.
Just go through the
spirits.
woods.
I mean,
So that means, like, on that map, go from Western to the park to where Afariel is in just one straight line. Not even taking a detour.
we
Yeah,
can
kind of.
still-
I mean, we
we
can
can-
follow the road for the most part, and then once
Yeah.
we get
Yeah,
close
just-
to Turst, we'll just detour around Turst.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Your dog, like, blowing its nose?
Technically, it's not even my dog. Technically, I don't own it.
that
Or
dog
dog-
is
the
just
dog is-
needy.
Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we can always just put this gesturing to everything around her on hold.
Didn't Winston say he wasn't going to be Margrave for a while?
Well, a couple
said a
days.
few
It's gonna
days.
take us more than a few days to get to Thurston back.
Maybe we
Well,
should just
mhm.
leave him a message about where we're going.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna leave. I don't think we're leaving today.
I mean, that's up to y'all.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably. I don't know.
We have to
exactly
get-
what it is.
I mean, I guess we already have the horses in the cart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This time we'll remember to look out for bullets.
Mm-hmm. And if so, we still have a third horse.
True, if we lose one, I guess we have, an extra. Alright, cool. If
One
anybody's
that
got
can't
anything
die.
to do here in Western before we go, which I guess we should probably leave tomorrow. Get that done, I guess.
I'll leave a gently worded note telling them where we will be, as well as inform a guard.
I could just tell him now.
Also, you could just do that.
I'm not sure he shields it from divination either. No.
I'll be right back.
No, that's better than divination. If he shielded from effects that enter the mind.
Alright. Sorry. People who associate with you normally shield their minds from random messages coming into their heads?
Sometimes.
Depends on the person?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're not leaving today, then if it doesn't work, oh well.
The longer we wait, though, the further they can get away from us.
Yes, in either case, we shouldn't be encountering anything too terribly difficult. For us. If we do,
I do know a potential artifact they're after. Like, that could be of interest to them are a pair of knuckles that, if I know from the last user, would be a suicide mission for them.
No, then maybe we'll have enough luck. That's part of our mission will already be done.
Sitting the last user was a Goliath.
Yeah, we all know who he is. I mean, anyone who's been to Iman in the springtime knows who Grog Strongjaw is. As well as anybody who lived 20 years ago.
Yep.
That's who it is.
Lonnie just kind of sits there and smiles awkwardly.
Yeah, just Solania kind of awkwardly, and then Theron realizing it now that the name has been said.
Theron's like, oh fuck, they're screwed.
He recognized the name. He doesn't really know any deeds, really.
Then where is Grog currently located?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna try to send the sending and just... We'll be leaving either today or tomorrow. And, not sure when we will be back. I'll know...
Say that we got pulled away on other business.
What's for
You get back a very simple response. It says, okay.
Alright, he's been informed.
You know you have 24 more words. Okay.
Yeah, it's like when you have like plenty more time left on the message for the voicemail.
Yeah.
Who are we sending to?
It's like
to Winston to let him know we're leaving.
Put your message at the end of the beep, but then just like no beep comes, and you're just like, anyway, well, I really wanted to say, and then just beep right in the middle of your sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we heading up there. We're gonna head out tomorrow.
I like how either way, Josh has managed to get us towards Thirst.
We could have gone through to Oman.
Yeah, we could have. It's just a lot more of the things that we seem to want to do are out that way.
Cal is thrilled.
Hey, we don't have to go in Whitestone.
Hopefully.
It's called getting close, and that's enough for him.
Yeah. See, that laugh tells me that you're that we will.
I'm in danger.
No, it's fine. The closer we'll get to Whitestone, the better we'll be, because they don't think that we'll be stupid enough to get closer to Whitestone. The closer we are to danger, the
The
farther
further we are
from
from
harm.
farm.
Well, I mean, they don't know.
I was waiting for it. I
It's
just
just like
said-
they wouldn't be stupid enough to go this direction.
All right, and with
Yeah.
that
Again, they don't know
decided,
that.
we will end the session here.
We're actually leaving West Run when
Hey.
we've been here for 15 sessions.
Oh my god. And this is what, 21? Or 20?
All it took was a party member losing a sword and picking a direction to track some sons of bitches.
Yes, this will be session 20.
Yeah, so we've been here 75% of the time we've been playing.
Pretty much.
If you think about it, the Mighty Nine have been in a city for like most of their sessions.
Yeah, no, it's just, it's kind of funny.
Think about how much
Okay.
Vox Machina was in friggin' Whitestone.
I don't know about 15 sessions, but yeah, probably at least like 7 or 8 in a row, at least. And on
It'd be
that
so
note,
weird being out of Western.
yeah, because I'm going to have to change the map. And on that note, I will end the recording here. So thank you for watching.
What a meme of an episode. Alright,